That's going to be Strickland, I believe, again. Yep, Strickland again inside. She's a big girl. I also like to give a shout to some special friends over in Hohenwald, Tennessee. Rich and Trudy Booze. Long three-pointer. Who was that?
Sloan Carpenter.
Sloan Carpenter nails one. So, Rich and Trudy Booze, I know you're probably watching the streaming, and we appreciate you guys and hope to get you back here. Grandparents can come back to the games now, so maybe we can get you back down here. Back in for the Bears will be number 33, McKenna Miles, 5'6" sophomore. Also for East Ham, number 22, a 5'9" senior, Darcy Zay. And for the Bears, number 0, it'll be Ashlyn Crittenden, a 5'8" junior. So Jemiah Williams will check out, and Carpenter will check out. Inbounds pass. Right now the Bears up 16-13, and Bone controlling out front, matched up with Ashlyn Crittenden. She'll drive, penetrate, back away, shoot, shot no good, rebound, kicks and fought far. McKenna Miles comes out of there with it. Double team trapped in that corner, and she's going to knock it out of bounds. Had it knocked out of her hand. She tried to skip over it, but she hit it with her knee right here in front of us. 1:41 the period. Inbounds comes to Bone. Bradley's just playing their straight man. That's about all they ever play. Here's a drive. Bone comes wide open. Shot is good, but it's on the floor. Will not count the bucket. Foul on the Bearettes. Fouls on Kelsey Carmen, her first, team second. So give the ball right baseline to the Lady Hurricanes. McKenna Hayes will kick it in from that point. 1:33 and a quarter. Long inbounds pass comes to Strickland. They'll go to Zay, who just in. Here's a steal by Crittenden. Ahead to Hannah Jones for layup. Shot is good for 2 for Jones. Boy, Jones is faster than you think.
Yeah, she is.
And she knows when to get down the floor.
She can run like a deer.
And she's 6 foot, got long legs, and she can motivate. Here's a long 3 shot, no good. East Ham rebound. Crittenden skies to clear it.
She can get up for a girl her size.
Crittenden is a junior for the Bearettes. She goes to Carmen. Cross court to McKenna Miles. She wants to shoot a 3. It's high. It is long. It is no good. Rebound tip into the hands of Bone. She'll bring it across into front court. All the way through. Guarded by Miles, cut off, goes in the corner. Here's a drive inside low between a double team. Shot no good. Tip. It's going to be out of bounds to the Bearettes. Drive inside by Bone, and here comes Carsey Weber in for the Bears, number 10, a 5'11" junior. Just keep bringing the tall timber.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big group of Bearettes on the floor right now.
Back in will be Kayla Strickland for the Lady Hurricanes with 44 seconds to go in the period. 18-13, Bears on top by 5. McKenna Miles to the right wing, goes back now top center to Crittenden. She'll fire the long 3 shot, missed everything out of bounds. Not a good shot.
Need one more pass.
Not a good shot there, just to be honest about it. I'd like to also give a shout out to Brett Whitehead. I know Brett's listening. Brett, if you're listening, you might want to give me a text or something. Just let me know you're listening. I always appreciate Brett and all he does here at Bradley Central. Here's a shot up by East Ham. No good. Rebound Bradley's McKenna Miles hustling for the rebound. 3-on-2 Bears with a fast break. Miles cross court to Crittenden. She goes to the baseline, kicks it back now, and she's going to be fouled on a block on the floor by one of the Lady Hurricanes, and that will be number 22. Darcy Zay, Z-E-H, Zay. At least how they told me to pronounce it last year. Bradley control with 16 seconds to go. They'll kill it for 1 shot. They're up by 5, 18-13. McKenna Miles looks to coach, clocks at 10. Countdown is on. Inside low, they'll go to Mahone, and she loses it, grabs it back, and scores 2. And that's the way you win. That was a backcourt on East Ham. They didn't step out.
She stepped out, stepped back in, stepped back out.
So lead Bradley ball with 1.6 under their own goal. Once we can get a quick shot off here. Coach sometimes calls timeout in a situation like this. Here's a bad pass. Ain't going to have a shot this time. Nope. Miscommunication there on the pass. Shot falls incomplete. So after 1, the Bears up 20-13. 20-13, Bears on top by 7 points. After 1 period of play here on Mix 104.1. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Return with more live coverage. a one free full-year membership every single day the month of January. So listen to the station for details there. You might be one of the lucky winners. And what you can do, and there's a 5-second count on the freshman as Ashlyn Crittenden wouldn't let her get rid of the ball. And now she's sort of scolding her teammates for not coming to help her, and I don't blame her. You know, she's out there on no man's island, so to speak. Give the ball back to the Bears with a 7-point lead. It is a team game. You got to help your teammate out here. Here's a long cross-court pass. Here's a long three by Carsey Weber. Shot no good. Rebound inside. Back to Weber. Kicked out to her. Carpenter on the drive. Shot good for 2.
She has that little running floater down to a patent.
Yep. Right in a feint. And here's a steal by Carpenter. Going for the layup. Shot is up. It is good for 2 more. And time called by Hunter Greenmore. And he says, give me a 60-second timeout. On behalf of Tennessee Valley Ranger, we'll take a 60-second timeout with them at 7:23 in the first half of play. 24-13, Bearettes by 11. Back in 1 minute. Leads them 24-13. Here's a long pass, nearly thrown away. Grabbed out of bounds, though, to the Bearettes. That Bradley defense is getting in that young freshman's head now, and it's just maturing situation for her in some cases. Not all her fault, but right now Bradley controlling. Left wing, Crittenden. Three-pointer, nope. She goes back inside low in the paint. Cross court, here's Weber. She'll shoot that three-pointer, and it is no good. Rebound tip, Lady Hurricanes. Carson Weber, junior, she has got a deadly outside shot. Maybe the best three-point shooter. Her and Kelsey Carmen. Got a lot of shooters out there, actually. Controlling right now will be Bone. Falls down, loses the ball. It's going to be kicked by
East Ham.
Back to the Bears, another turnover. In for East Ham, number 11. That'll be a 5'6" senior, Taylor Copeland. I remember Copeland's name from last year. Taylor Copeland, 5'6" senior. She will check in. So he's used 7 players, and Bradley has used 8 or 9 at this point. And there's a double dribble by Strickland. She knew it. Jemiah Williams will check back in for the Bearettes.
She knew where she's coming to, too, because she turned, walked straight back to the bench.
Yeah. Yep. In backcourt will be number 32, and that's going to be the freshman Tristan Sutton. Being dogged by Crittenden at the half line, could be double teamed. Oh, she walked. They didn't see it, didn't call it. Shot up, blocked by Jones, but fouled. 42. That's going to be her first foul, team third. And to the line this time, shooting 2 fouls, will be number 23. That's going to be Morgan Bone. First shot is no good. She's shooting 3?
No, 2.
Okay. One more shot. Mr. Referee gets right my way every time. Next shot is good. So she makes 1 of 2. That's Bone's third point. 24-14, Bears by 10. Back in action for the Bears and Bears Thursday at Cleveland High School here on Mix 104.1. Terry and Greg will have the call for you. Be sure to tune in. Cleveland High School is streaming on CHS Live as well. Shot hits the pass attempt. It hits the edge of the backboard into the hands of East Hamilton. In the front court be Strickland, or Sutton, wants to penetrate against Jemiah, and she's going to be jump ball to the Bears. In for the Bears, Kelsey Carmen back into the game. McKenna Hayes back in for East Ham as Hannah Jones will check out. And also checking out will be the young freshman Tristan Sutton for the Lady Hurricanes. 6:01 in the period and the half now. 24-14, Bears by 10 with the ball. Bradley's committed 3 fouls. East Ham has 2. Carson Weber to Carmen. Kelsey Carmen, cross court left side now to Crittenden. Gets a screen from Carmen. Goes back to Williams. Long pass And it's going to be knocked out of bounds, but caught back by Carmen. Here's a long three shot, no good. Rebound inside to Crittenden, who's scrambling, fighting for it. Kicks it back out to teammate Mahoney, goes up for two, and they're going to call her for a charge. Sort of lowered her shoulder, looked like, I guess, but they're going to call her for a charge. Mahoney picks up the foul, her second. She's got two. Coach knows it. 5:33 to go. They may take her out. Not sure yet. They're going to have to let her play carefully. That's one of those, do you or do you not, Steve? I don't know. Here's a pass tipped by Crittenden, out of bounds to East Town. 5:23, clock stopped momentarily. Hayes inbounds to Bone. Morgan Bone. On to Strickland. Strickland wants to penetrate and has her shot blocked by Mahoney. Ball grabbed and saved, but she flips it back into Strickland. Drives that baseline to get off. She walked inside. Now Crittenden takes it away for the Bearettes. She will bring it into front court quickly, working to the left side. Looking to set up the play to Jemiah Williams. Jemiah was wide open for a three. Crittenden now had a look. Passed it up, though. Goes back to Williams on the right wing. In the corner of Carson Weber. She'll shoot that three, and she will hit it this time. Weber picks up the fourth win of the game for the Bears for Cleveland Utilities. 27-14, the lead to 13. Largest lead of the night. And here's a steal almost, and it is a steal. Crittenden affected that. Boy, she has come on to play tonight. Here's Crittenden's going to shoot a three. It is no good. Rebound to the Bearettes. Back up and in by Kelsey Carmen. And another timeout's going to be called by Hunter Greenmore, and it's another 60-second. He is frustrated with the lack of effort, basically. Yeah. His team is just getting beat to the boards. And what do?
You're not boxing out of nothing.
No. Let's take a 30-second break this time, just a 30 for Tennessee Valley Raja. Back in 1/2 minute where the score at 4:31 in the half. The Bears up 29-14. Coach Hunter Greenmore, who's a good friend of ours, we've got to know him in his 4th year here. He's one of those good guys. He gets frustrated, and he was unhappy the way his girls playing. And Steve, you can't believe you got to believe him that he's a good coach.
Yes, he is.
And when you see Brad's just taking it to them inside, especially. But Bradley is a tall team. They're taller than any team we've played all season.
And there's no one girl you can key on because any 5 on the floor at Bradley right now, even the 2 or 3 subs that come in, they're going to score on you.
Yeah. Here's a pull-up jumper shot up by Bone. No good. Rebound, McKenna Hayes. She's got underneath. She's going to have it knocked out of her hands, though, and then it's going to be kicked into backcourt. And it's a violation on East Hamilton. Another turnover gives the ball back to the Bears. And, boy, the Bradley's defensive hands are just everywhere. Everywhere. Crittenden inbounds. We have Crittenden, Williams, Carmen, Mahoney, and Weber on the floor for the Bears right now. Crittenden with the ball at the left side. Pass up and open look in the corner. Go to Jemiah. She's trying to go inside to Mahoney on that left baseline. Spins back out top. Back to Carmen. Hit Crittenden. Oh, she started to pop it up there. And Weber will shoot a little 2-pointer. Shot is good. There's another girl can shoot lights out. She's got 5 points now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bearets have scored. The lead going to 17 now, 31-14. Pass tipped again by Crittenden. They got it back, though. Shot up and in this time by Kayla Strickland. She's got 8. McKenna Hayes has been quiet tonight. She has picked up 1 3-pointer, I guess. 3:32 to go in the half. 31-16. Bears up by 15 points. Kelsey Carmen will go down the corner to Weber. They're going to come out and pick up Weber now. Here's Mahoney free inside, though. Shot up and good for 2. Pick your poison. She's got 8. You stop one girl outside shooting those long 3-pointers, it pop you inside with the pass. It'll be East Hamilton controlling near the half court, dangerously close to the half court. Ball grabbed that, picked up by Hayes, 2-point shot up, no good. Rebound cleared by Crittenden. Boy, Crittenden is eating her Cheerios this morning. She'll bring into the left side. Siler Falcon going to check in for the Bears. Probably going to be Mahoney in the blow, I'm guessing. Down low, they go to Mahoney for 2. Shot up and in for Mahoney. She's got 10. 35-16 the lead now at 19. Bradley's picked up 15 points this quarter and has held East Hamilton just 3. And there's another turnover by East Hamilton. And here's a sub in. Siler Falcon in for the Bearettes, replacing Mahoning. Also back in will be number 32, Tristan Sutton, and number 22, Darcy Zay for the Lady Hurricanes.
That's a good strategy move there. You get Mahoning out the last couple minutes, and Siler's been holding her on against these big girls.
And Mahoney's got 2 fouls, so it'll protect her from any foul trouble with 2.5 to go. Pretty sizable lead at 19 points, 35-19. Carsey Weber looking to Siler, who's way outside. She'll go instead now to Williams. She's open for a long three-pointer. Shot is short. Rebound tip. Big Siler. Falcon takes it away, and they'll go set her up again to corner. Crittenden, she'll shoot the 3, and it is good. Ashlyn Crittenden hits their first three-pointer of the night and the 5th for the Bears in Cleveland Utilities. It's a 38-16 lead of 22 points. That close first quarter has turned into a Bear defensive effort. Here's another turnover by East Hamilton. In for the Bears, McKenna Miles will check in for Jemiah Williams.
I know it's frustrating to a coach, but I mean, you can't go out there and play for him.
No. Jemiah still has looked really good in the last couple of games. Of course, we all know she had knee surgery late last year, missed the state tournament. Is recovered from that, and she's seen tentative start of the year. I think she's feeling comfortable now with that. Inside low to Siler Falcon. She'll kick it back out to Crittenden. On to Weber. Back in the corner now. Here's McKenna Hayes. She'll pass up the shot. Keeps that dribble alive. Comes open into the lane for the layup. Shot is up. Too hard. Rebound. Falcon up for 2. Siler Falcon has figured out what she needs to do to get more playing time. 40-16. 24-point lead with 1:28 to go. In backcourt. They'll bring it across. Bone has it blocked and grabbed back and saved and throw it away again. Another turnover there by the Lady Hurricanes. Boy, they've had a bushel basket of them here in the first half.
Barrett's hang their hat on defense.
Yeah.
They just wear you down.
And Bradley's so deep that they got a lot of players can play. And as Coach says, we're getting your shorts. And gas tank runs low and then it hits empty and it is all over. Bradley control with 1:07 to go. Siler Falcon out beyond the arc. Goes to McKenna Hayes. McKenna Miles, rather. Not Hayes. Pass inside to Siler, not high enough and knocked away, if you can believe that. Got to get it high to her. Here's McKenna Hayes for a long three-pointer shot. No good. Rebound tip to the Bearettes. Carson Weber takes it to Crittenden. Crittenden across the timeline into the right wing. Goes through the layup. Shot is up. Oh, she blew it. Rebound. Siler Falcon up for 2. She's got 4 to Bearett lead now at 26. 37 seconds to go. Into front court will come the Lady Hurricanes. They're going to be against the sideline of our double team trap. She's at a big world hurt. Turnover, rebound. Pulled out of there by Crittenden. Speeds down the lane behind the back dribble. That's McKenna Miles, rather. On to Weber, back to Miles. Miles with 21 to go. They're going to hold it for one shot. McKenna Miles just cradles the ball. Works to the right side to Weber. Returns it to Miles. Clocks at 10. They put him in motion here now. Crittenden takes the pass. Comes across court. McKenna Miles. Countdown. Oh, Siler Falcon inside. Little pull up. And she's fouled. Perfection on the execution there. Fouls on number 23. That's going to be Bone, her first, team third. Not many fouls called. 3 on the East Hamilton, 4 on the Bearettes. At the line shooting 2 will be number 40, a 6'2", maybe even taller, junior Siler Falcon. First free throw is no good. She'll have one more. Siler doesn't have the exact perfect shot on free throws. If you see the guys make them, they have this routine, and this one is going to bounce and fall through good. So she does get her 5th point of the night. That ties her career high. She doesn't get a whole lot of playing time. Clock's at 0 as they throw up a final shot in the first half. So the Bears have a strong second period with 23 points versus only 3 points for East Hamilton. So they'll take a hefty lead of 43-16 to the dressing room here at halftime. 43-16 our score. Bears up by 30 points. Correction, 27 points. 43-16. Bears up by 27 points here as we're in the first half of play, and the boys team's going to come out and warm up a little bit here at the break. We'll take a timeout here as we get ready for our Southland Finance halftime show on Mix 104.1. The game supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group, and we'll return in just 2 minutes. We've got McMinn and Cleveland girls going at it at the Raider Arena, and it's 15-6. Cleveland on top of McMinn in that game there. It's a 5 AAA matchup, a big one there for both teams. McMinn coming in is 5-2 overall, 4-2, 7-9. Just wait, you just need me.
Kobe.
We're going to have Kobe Dills join us here in just a moment. I'd like to remind you about Village Volkswagen, where they locally make the VW Atlas. Check it out at villagevw.com. Village Volkswagen, locally owned and proud sponsor of local sports here. You can take a test drive in that award-winning Atlas down there. Yep, you're going to have Kobe Dills joining us here now. Kobe, it's turned on there. I want to talk to you about your freshman team. You're the head coach of the freshmen and also an assistant football coach. You guys still unbeaten?
Yeah, we got a win last night at Dalton. Actually played their JV team. Got our win, moved to 8-0 on the season. It's a good talented group of kids I've got.
I've seen them several times. You've got a lot of good-looking freshmen out there that you're trying to mold into the Bear ways, we say sometimes. What's your upcoming schedule look like?
Well, it's actually gotten canceled a few games. We were supposed to play Farragut tomorrow here. They had to cancel. And then we were supposed to go to Oak Ridge Saturday, and they had to cancel. So that's kind of disappointing because that's two pretty good teams we're looking forward to playing. So next week we've got Walker Valley up there Thursday before we go there Friday for varsity.
Do you, have you played Farragut or Oak Ridge, either one this year?
Didn't play Oak Ridge. Went to Farragut last Wednesday. Won by, I think, 14 or 15. So I was looking forward to getting them back down here because, they would have been better the next time around, and it's been a good challenge for us.
From what I've seen, you got some pretty tall freshmen out there. I mean, these kids, 14 years old, 15 years old, I guess, something like that, and big kids. Yeah, big athletic kids.
Actually, most of them I had coached in 6th grade at Lake Forest when they came in. So, I've got a good relationship with them, and I'm glad we got to reunite, and they came back up here to Bradley with us.
Well, you're doing a good job with them, and also football. I know you had a good year. Your freshman football, your JV football team.
Yeah.
Did you lose a game this year?
Yeah, the only team that's beat us the last 2 years has been Dalton. They're a really talented group, and we're going to keep scheduling them because it's always a good challenge for our JV group.
Well, thank you for taking time to join us here at halftime of the girls' game. Congratulations on your win tonight, and let's get another win. You got to go to Cleveland Thursday, be your next game for the JV Thursday.
Yes, sir.
So need our fans to follow you over if they can. They've opened up the attendance a little bit more as of today, so maybe we'll get a few more fans. It won't be like it normally is.
I know, but at least we're getting to play, and it's slowly increasing. That's good.
Yep. Thanks a lot for joining us, Kobe.
Thank you.
That's Kobe Dills, head coach of Bradley Central freshman team, who's unbeaten at 8-0 on the season. We'll take just a 1-minute break and come back, and Steve will have first half stats for us. Back at halftime on the Southland Finance halftime show, the Bears up big lead, 43-16, 27-point margin at the halftime of the girls' game here. JV game earlier tonight went to the Bears. I wrote down, I think the right score, 61-59 to final their Bears in a great battle tonight against a very good and very tall. I've never seen a JV team that tall.
I know it. They were long and athletic.
Let's go ahead and get Coach Drew German here. And Drew, I want to talk to you about that JV game tonight. I don't know if I've seen a better one all year. That was two very, very good teams, and I was telling Steve, I've never seen a team that tall for JV that East Hamilton had.
Right. That was a fun game for our JV kids to be in because very athletic kids, ran their stuff really well, rebounded really well, and so that's what you want in JV basketball.
Exactly. They had a double-digit lead in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
We come back and had a double-digit lead in the second half, and both of them let them get away. But we held. I had 61-59. Was that the final 2 points? Or was it 4 points?
4 points.
Okay, I thought it was. Anyway, the Bears win it. The free throws, the final free throw, I asked to win there. But had a lot of guys step up, and I thought your defense was really good tonight. Very active. We were mirror images of each other almost.
Right.
Defensively, it looked like.
Right. One thing, and I know everybody wants to talk about the points and stuff, but the kids on defense tonight talked through screens, okay, because you had to.
Yeah.
You had to, otherwise their big kids were going to get it on the block and we're going to score pretty easy. J.D. Kirkpatrick battled his tail off, okay. Jackson Ari, Pierce Ballinger, all of our bigs played really well.
Yep, and your guard play out front was really good too, I thought.
Right.
Memphis and those guys.
And then they stepped up when Luke went down with his hip getting hurt, okay, like they stepped up and we had to run a 3-man big rotation there for a while. But everybody played the way that people in this gym have wanted to see them play.
Yeah, well, I agree with it. It was a fun game to watch. Now, your next game will be Thursday night in the preliminary game of the Bradley-Cleveland game at Raider Arena.
Correct.
And then next Tuesday, we'll be right back here for Cleveland again in our next game.
Right.
Do you have a game in between there? Sometimes you have, okay?
No, I mean, it's Cleveland.
Okay, and then we've got Walker Valley next Friday, I believe.
Right.
Here.
Yes, sir.
So there's a lot of big games coming up here. At the end of I told Reuter and some others, by the end of next week, we pretty much know where our varsity team is staying in the district play.
Right. You make it through the first cycle, and you kind of see where you match up and what you have to do if you're not where you want to be, who you have to beat to improve it.
Yeah. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us as always. Congratulations on a nice win and against a very, very, probably the best JV team you've seen this year, I guess.
I would say that.
Yeah, that's the best one I've seen.
Very athletic JV team.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That's Drew German, the head coach of the JV Bradley boys, and we'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll come back, and Steve will get those stats in, believe it or not, when we come back here in 1 minute on Mix 104.1 as we wrap up our Southland Finance halftime show. We'll start the third quarter play with East Hamilton controlling the basketball here on Mix 104.1. On the drive, inside low, shot up and no good. Blocking foul on the Bearettes. I believe Kelsey Carmen may be the guilty party here. Nope, it'll be number 33, McKenna Miles, who's just checked in for the Bearettes. And the line to shoot 2 free throws will be number 32, the freshman Tristan Sutton, whose sister, Amaya Sutton, is a junior. First free throw short, no good.
Gary, the Lady Hurricanes only had 3 people score out of the 7 they played. The Bearettes had 7 out of the 9 they played.
Wow. And therein lies the tale, I guess.
Yeah.
Next shot is good by Sutton. She's got her first point of the game, and it's 43-17 to Bearettes by 26 points here. In the left corner, here's a 3 by McKenna Miles gave the old head fake, shoot a 3, then lost control and knocks it into backcourt. Miles probably should have taken a shot, which had it that time. She will check out. Ashlyn Crittenden has had a good first half, will check in for the Bearettes. Ashlyn is a 5'8 junior. Miles is out of the game momentarily. McKenna Hayes inbounds. She'll come in backcourt to Sutton. Sutton probably be a pretty good player if she gets another year or so under her belt. McKenna Miles, Hayes gets us. Here's a steal by the Bears. Mahonen takes it away, and here come the Bears. She's going to have to wait for help. It's 2-on-4. Goes cross court now to Crittenden, in the corner to Sloan Carpenter for a 3-pointer. Carpenter's second of the game for Cleveland Tillies and her 10th point of this game. 46-17. The lead has grown to 29. Cleveland girls were leading McMinn 15-6 in the first quarter of that game from Raider Arena. And I believe Joe said they had 5 games on tap this week. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And the boys played last night. They beat Providence Christian, wherever they're from. Here's a three-pointer by Kelsey Carmen. No good, rimmed away, tipped into the hands of East Hamilton. Pulled out that time by Maya Sutton. And she'll quickly go in. There's the wolf call and a foul, though. It's going to be called on Carpenter. I believe it was Carpenter. Trying to sneak up behind her. Sloan Carpenter. It's going to be her first, team first of the half. Team second of the half. Inbounds right base court comes McKenna Hayes. On to Strickland. Strickland's the largest girl they have out there. She lost the handle on. She's not exactly the best ball handler. And here's a ball taken away by the Bears. Long lead pass. Easy layup for Hannah Jones. Carpenter, Crittenden picked it up, and boy, she had a teammate down there. She'll get an assist. We had 5 assists from Jemiah Williams that first half, by the way. As Mahoney led scoring with 10, I believe it was. 5:51 to go here in the third. Bears up by 31 points. Here's a long 3 shot, no good. Rebound, fought far underneath. And who's going to come away with it? Crittenden. Carpenter. Yeah. And here comes another fast break for Hannah Jones for 2 more. Boy, they're fast breaking.
Hannah's down there just waiting for it.
22 points in the first half off turnovers, 22 in the paint. 9 off fast breaks and 13 off the bench for the Bears. Here's another steal, 3 on none. Who's going to shoot it? Hannah Jones for another layup. It's good for 2 more. Timeout. East Hamilton, they'll take another full timeout. That's their last full one. They've taken 3 of those now. And we'll take one with them here for Tennessee Valley Raji at 5:20 in the third quarter play. Bears up, and we're in the Mercy Rule point right now at 52-17, but that doesn't start to the fourth. We'll take a 60-second timeout for Tennessee Valley Raji. .5:20 to go in the third after another East Hamilton timeout, trying to stop the bleeding, but it's pretty much a losing cause right now. Bears up 35 points at 52-17 here with 5:13 still to go in the third quarter of play. Bone trying to get free from someone, goes to Amaya Sutton, back to Bone in that corner. And they don't have any three-point shooters outside of Hayes. She's going to shoot one right there. It's up. It's no good. Rebound to Crittenden. Crittenden for the Bears had a super game so far. She'll spin into front court to the right side. Goes to the key, kicks it over there to Carmen. Kelsey will take it. Gets a screen, looking to go inside of Mahonen. Coach Reuter beside us was saying give it to her, intending Mahonen, I think. Here's Crittenden back to Carmen. She'll shoot a long three-pointer. It is good. Kelsey Carmen, her second 3 for the Bears. That's 2, 4, 6, 7 for Cleveland Tillies. And Ashlyn Estrada will check in for the Bears, a 6-foot senior, along with number 2, Jemiah Williams, a senior as well. 55-17, Bears by 37 points, 38 points now. And at this point, East Hamilton's had 1 point since the first quarter. 1 point. Another shot blocked, rebound Bradley. Carpenter, long lead pass to Hannah Jones. And Jones up for 2 more. She's going to have to take them girls out for a steak dinner. I'm telling you what, I think every point she scored has come off a fast break. She's got 12, 13, 16 points. 22's her career high. She may not see that because she may not play enough tonight. Right now, controlling outside is Sutton. Inside low, shot up by Maya Sutton. No good. Rebound Bradley on the backside. Mahonen clears. Boy, they had Carmen wide open. She'll take the Carpenter. Here's Carmen wide open for another three-pointer. Gets a little bounce step. Bottom again. Kelsey Carmen, she's got her third of the game. Bears now have 8 for Cleveland Utility. 60-17 and an absolute blowout. Points over East Hamilton. Pass down low. Another turnover back to the Bearettes as Estrada and Jemiah Williams will check in. Also in Carsey Weber. In for East Hamilton, number 22, Darcy Zay. As Carpenter checks out. So the Bears have Ashlyn Estrada, Carsey Weber, Ashlyn Crittenden, along with Hannah Jones and Jemiah Williams on the floor right now for the Bearettes. To the left wing to Weber. Passed up an open look. Goes back now instead to Jones. She'll fire the three. Bottom again for Jones. She's got 2. Bears have 9. Boy, and the Bearett bench is happy.
They've been working on three-point shooting.
Blistering the nets here. Drive inside, low pass to McKenna Hayes. Probably a foul on Jemiah. Little Jemiah says, me? I'm too little to have a foul called on me. Nevertheless, she will have her first foul of the game. Team third, and to the line. Nope, not shooting.
I mean, Gary, this whole game has been foul 3. There's 7 total in the first half, and there's only been 3 in this half.
3:02 in the third. Bears up 63-17. We're going to clear the bench with everybody who played. Maybe even Juju get in there, our trainer. Shot up. Jemiah block. Rebound Bradley. Cleared by Hannah Jones. Jones on to Williams. Williams looks over the defense. Comes down the court to Crittenden, who's wide open. Passes up an open look. Crittenden spins for the key, and we've got 3 seconds call on Ashlyn Estrada. Looks down. Didn't realize she was in the paint, I guess. Clock stopped at 2:42. We'll have a running clock here in the fourth quarter play. McKenna Hayes in backcourt. Bradley's defense has been as good as it's been all year right now. They have really ran it into shape defensively. Going to crow across town, take on the Cleveland girls who are unbeaten in district play. And here's Sutton in trouble. Gets it off to Amaya. Her sister shot up. No good. Rebound Bradley. Cleared by Jones. Just Groundhog Day all over again for East Hamilton. Jemiah Williams with the ball near half court. Looking to get free from Bone. Goes left side. Here's a three-pointer for Crittenden. It's good. She's got 2 of those. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10.
There's going to be a lot of Bearettes and double figures
10.
tonight.
Yep. 66-17. Been relentless. Here's another bad pass stolen. Long run out. Here's Hannah Jones again for another shot up. Good for 2 more. She's got 15. She has got 21. 14, 15, 21. She's 1 point shy of a career high of 22. 68-17. And like I said, her teammates have fed her all night long. But she's got it figured out. Hey, when they shoot, we're going to get the rebound. Here's a shot up by East Ham. It is no good. Rebound to East Ham, out of bounds to the Bearettes. And here comes Siler Falcon in for Bradley Central. And back in for East Ham will be Taylor Copeland as Hannah Jones will check out with 1:25 in the third. Bears up by 41 points, 68-17. McKenna Hayes to inbounds, baseline. Looking, still looking, still looking. Boy, 5 counts on. Oh, they did almost, probably within a nick of time. Shot up, no good. Rebound to the Bearettes. Pulled away this time by Ashlyn Estrada. On to Williams. Williams runs the floor. Kicks it back now to Weber. Cross-court pass to Crittenden. Crittenden goes in the corner to Williams. She thought about it. Crittenden inside low to Siler. Falcon for 2 more.
Great left hand.
Yep. Siler's got 7. That's a career high for Siler. 70-17 our score. And here comes McKenna Miles back in for the Bearettes as East Ham, Sutton on the drive. A little running shot, no good. Rebound, backside, out of bounds to East Ham, I suppose. McKenna Miles in for Jemiah Williams. They'll inbounds on the left baseline. McKenna Hayes, who's always the inbounder for the Lady Hurricanes, trying to find someone. Count his own again. Finally comes in this time to Darcy Zay. Zay on to Bone. Coach Reuter coaching right along. Doesn't matter the lead. He's telling his guys to talk on defense as they switch off. Here's a drive inside low, and there's a walk. No call. Long 3, shot up. No good. Rebound, kicks out long. Saved by Hayes. She's going to shoot a 3. It is up long. It's no good. All the way down. Kick back up. Shot blocked by Falcon. Rebound by the Darcy Zay. McKenna Hayes left side at 3-point range. On to Bone. 17 seconds here in the third. Here's the ball tipped away. Grabbed by Crittenden. Bears with another steal into front court. Crittenden 1-on-3. Shot up and good by McKenna Miles. That's what's called good team play. 72-17. A 55-point lead for the Bearettes here. Long three-pointer at the buzzer is no good. Bearettes have gave up 1 point defensively, 1 point in that period. Timeout on the floor as we get ready for the fourth and final period of play. We will have a running clock on Mix 104.1. Your third period score, Bradley Central 7, East Hamilton 17. Back in 1 minute.
Clear, 1 minute.
All right. Go here, folks. This game being streamed tonight by BCHS Bear Network on Facebook. Sometimes they're on other media sources, but not tonight. 7:11 to go in the game. Clock is running. Bears up with a whopping 55-point lead. 55-point lead at 74 to 19. I'll get right here. 74-19. Three-pointer by McKenna Miles. It's no good. Rebound, Siler Falcon goes up strong. Shot up, no good. Rebound out of bounds to East Hamilton. Coach Reuter Toggin's going to have a lot of kids in here playing. Everybody's dressed probably will play. Maybe Keith Freeman will play some tonight. 6:38 to go. Fourth period of play. Sutton on to Bone. She'll fire a long three. Shot no good. That was Strickland, actually. And here's a foul underneath. Boy, she didn't like that foul. McKenna Miles on the foul. The referee's going to talk to the East Hamilton girl. McKenna Miles picks up foul number 2. No, that's 3 on her. It's 3 on Miles. 6:11 to go now in the game. Bears 74 to 19. Out front is Strickland and Bone. There's a walk. I think they're just going to not call it because of the Mariners. Another turnover by East Hamilton. Pass at her feet, not to her chest. Get the ball back to the Bears with 5:50 now. That's in for the Bears will be number 21, Caitlin Strickland, a 5'7" junior. As they're going to take them out one at a time, probably, and let them get congratulated by their teammates. No cheerleaders, no band, no prep squad, nothing like that at all. They did open it up today to the entire household in any house living together under the same roof. And you can fudge on that a little bit, I guess, if you want to, folks. Here's McKenna Miles for pull-up jumper shot, good for 2. I'm not sure what the Cleveland sitting situation is at Cleveland High School. I guess they'll find out Thursday and get word out to everyone. Hopefully we'll get some cheerleaders back in here at some point. It's ridiculous that teachers are in the classroom all day long with these students for 7 hours and they're not allowed to come. That's just beyond ridiculous. Here is a long three by Carsey Weber. Bottom for Weber. Well, it's 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 11 three-pointers for Cleveland Utilities. Lead is now 79 to 19, a 60-point margin. Coach Greenmore has probably never had a defeat this bad. Here's a long three by McKenna Hayes. And it could be a foul. Is that McKenna Miles again?
Yeah.
It sure is. She's got 4.
She's got a bullseye on her back.
She's got 4. Will they bring her out? Not just yet. Shooting free throws. Morgan Bone, 5'8" sophomore. She's got 3-point, wearing number 23, and she'll shoot 2. First one is good. In for East Ham, he's called, thrown in the white flag. Number 3, it'll be Maggie Rickard in, along with number 11 back in, Taylor Copeland, and also number 10, Angela Cedar. Angela's a 5'6" junior. Rickard is a 5'4" freshman. Copeland, a 5'6" senior. One more shot coming up now for Morgan Bone, a sophomore. They're a young squad, no doubt about it. They'll get it better. Next shot is also good for Bone. She's now got 5 points. 79-21. Bearettes by 58. Weber looking inside to Estrada. Didn't give it to her. She was open there for a second. Goes instead now to Caitlin Ledford. She'll shoot a left-handed three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound to who? To the Lady Hurricanes. 3:58 in the game, clock running. Oh, we got a foul. Foul called on Estrada. Didn't see that. Team foul number 6 for the Bearettes. Not had a foul call yet in the second half against East Hamilton. That's team foul number 7. So we're going to shoot a 1-and-1 here. It will be going to the line, number 23. That will be Morgan Bone. And Bone will fire the first shot. It's no good. Rebound to the Bearettes. McKenna Miles with a loose ball. Long pass into front court to Caitlin Ledford. Down low to Estrada. Turnaround shot up. No good. Rebound tip. Back to Estrada. Up for 2. Shot is good this time. Ashton Estrada. She's got 4. Estrada, of course, has signed with Brian Collis to play basketball. Kelsey Carmen has signed with Covington to play volleyball. And Nana Mahoney signed with Lee to play basketball. Here's a drive coming up by Strickland. Shot up. No good. Remember Bradley's Estrada as Morgan Cartwright and Erica Swick will prepare to check in for the Bearettes. Here's Carson Weber for a long three-pointer. No good this time. Rebound to East Ham. 2:41 in the game. 81-21. Bearettes by 60. Left side Bone, right side. Here's one of the new girls that's checked in. Here's a shot up, shot short, rebound to Bradley. Morgan Cartwright, number 45, will check in, a 5'6" junior. And number 11, a 5'5" sophomore, Erica Swick. So everyone who's dressed has played tonight. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Bearettes have scored tonight. And here's a turnover with the Bearettes. A Swick hits Ledford in a bad spot, right in the hands. Give the ball back to the Lady Hurricanes with 2 minutes and 6 seconds now in this game. Bears will improve to 12-1, 4-0 in the district, pick up their 87th consecutive district win. And at home, this will be win number 18 in a row. 1:52 to go. Three-pointer coming up, drive inside, shot up, blocked by Estrada, rebound, Falcon has it, goes to Caitlin Leffert in the front court, quickly to Swick, down low to Estrada. She's going up strong. Shot hits the bottom of the rim. Far scramble to Siler Falcon for 2. Siler's got 9 points now. 9 points for Falcon with a minute and a half to go. Steve, there's nobody else on the bench to play.
I know it. Get a uniform, Gary.
I'm ready. I always wear it under my clothes here. Shot inside, no good. Rebound to the Bearettes. 1:17 in the game. Boys game coming up here on Mix 104.1. We're game supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll have our Crawford's Pharmacy post-game show. Get an update from Cleveland High School in the girls game with McMinn County. As Bradley's controlling, here's Estrada. Drives inside to the key. Oh, great give up on a pass to Falcon. And Bradley inside game has been murder all night long for the Lady Hurricanes. 51 seconds to go now. In front court will come the Hurricanes. 85-21. 64-point lead. Biggest win of the year by far for the Bearettes over who was our nemesis last year. Here's a long shot. No good. Air ball. Rebound down low. Boy, they can't shoot over Estrada and Falcon. Here's a long three-pointer shot. Short. Rebound. Out of bounds to the Bearettes. Clock's at 27. That's going to be our final score, it looks like. They're trying to get Morgan Cartwright to score. Teammates encouraging her. She's listed to the bench as Swick goes sailing for some reason backward. Here's Caitlin Leffert inside, wide open for 2. Shot no good. Siler Falcon up, no good. Estrada up. She's missed it. Rebound underneath. And with 7 seconds to go, I think we've seen our final score of the game here. Clock's at 3, 2, and here's one more shot from the key. Shot is no good at the horn. Bears take a big And today in the district play, 85-21 final. 85-21 is a tune-up for the Cleveland High School Lady Raiders on Thursday at Raider Arena. Again, the Bears now improved to 12-1 on the season overall, 4-0 in district play. East Ham will drop to 4-7 in overall and 2-3 in District 5 AAA play. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and be back with more live coverage on Mix 104.1, or game supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 2.
Clear for 2.
Folks are here in their Crawford's Pharmacy post-game show for the girls, pre-game show, I guess you could say, where the Bears have been easy, and 85 won the Cleveland girls 35-13. I believe it's what, 3 minutes to go in the fourth period of that game. Raider Arena against McMinn County, the Lady Cherokees there. But tonight for the Bearettes, we'll have their official scoring here in just a few months. Boy, a lot of girls scored. We had 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 3-pointers alone made by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different girls tonight. As, boy, they were falling in tonight. I'd like to remind you folks about Center for Orthopedic Care. One of our good friends, Dr. Gary Vitek, will take care of your injuries. He's worked on me a couple of times with a knee problem. No matter if it's a sports injury, a work injury, or just an accident around the house, check him out at Vitek Center. They've got you covered over there. Vitek.com for all of your orthopedic needs there. Center for Orthopedic Care. We appreciate them so much. And you may get that injury down. Oh, yeah, Fitness Complex, which is one of our sponsors. We're giving away a year's membership, full year membership, free every day during January to some lucky listener. Mix 104.1, so listen to our station to get the how to win. That's Oh Yeah Fitness Center down at the old village. They spent a lot of time down there bowling, and you can win you a free membership. The right thing going there, but a lot of great sponsors. We'd just like to highlight those two. Tonight to Corky and Whitlock, who are always listening in. Corky and Annette Whitlock, we appreciate it. If it wasn't for Corky Whitlock, this old boy wouldn't be sitting in this seat here tonight. We've been on the radio about 30 years. Corky brought me on back in 91, I believe it was, 91, 92 season there. Been a while. We're just trying to kill some time. We've got a couple of Bears coming out here, Ashland Crittenden and Sloan Carpenter. We're going to talk to those two girls. Haven't talked to them this year. We'll get them on the mic here in just a few moments. And here comes the stats. So let's go ahead and give you the official stats now while we're getting ready for the boys' game. For the Bears, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls in double figures. Sloan Carpenter picked up 10. Kelsey Carmen with 11. Hannah Jones with 21, one shy of a career high. Anna Mahonen with 10. Ashley Strada with 11. We had 8 from Carsey Weber. 6 from Jemiah Williams. 4 from Sloan Carpenter. Let me back up here. I'm on the wrong line here. Ashland Crittenden had 6. McKenna Miles 4, Carson Weber 8, and Ashton Estrada 4. And the Siler Falcon had 11. That is a career high for her. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls in double figures. Pointers tonight, Bears 11 of 26 on the three-point shots. That's 42%. Anytime you can shoot better than 33%, you are ahead of the game there. So 11 for 26 tonight. As 5 different girls connected from long range tonight. Overall for the Bears, a lot of shots thrown. 63 shots thrown up, 36 found the netting. That is 57.1% overall. At the free throw line, only 4 attempts, 2 for 4 tonight. Bradley picked up 26 assists on 36 made baskets. They forced 25 turnovers, committed 10 of their own, picked up 13 steals, had 38 points off turnovers, 46 points in the paint, 46 points in the paint, 19 second chance points. That's due to the heavy rebound. 28 points off fast breaks, and 33 points off the bench in what amounted to a blowout game. Bradley had a 31-point run at one point. 31-point run at one point in this game. That was their best scoring run. The biggest lead was 64 points. So the final again, 85-21. So there's a look at the shooting stats. Let's go back now and give you the scoring for East Hamilton. 8 points from Kayla Strickland, 5 from McKenna Hayes, 7 from Morgan Bone, 1 from Tristan Sutton. And that's a total of 21 points. They shot only 19% from the game, 8 of 42. That's about as cold as you can get, coldest I've seen this year. 3-point range, 1 for 13, 7.7%. At the free throw line, 8 trips, 4 goods, a total of 50%. So they shot 19% overall from the floor. Let's take another break. Maybe we get back. We'll have a couple of Bears to talk with you here on Mix 104.1 and the Crawford's Pharmacy pregame portion of the show here with the Bears winning 85-21 in the finals tonight. They improved to 12-1, 4-0 in district play, pick up their 87th consecutive district win, and their 18th at home. Back in 2 minutes with more live coverage. Back at Bradley Central, where we're in between games here. Girls finished a little bit early, so we're going to have some time between games for the boys play tonight. Bradley went 85-21. The Cleveland girls are way ahead, so expect them to pick up their game district win there tonight. I'd like to remind you about Buddy's Barbecue. It's always time for Buddy's Barbecue break. After the game, before the game, go by there and grab you some barbecue pork plate with your favorite, with some slaw and baked beans, maybe a hog back potato from time to time, and off with some hot fudge cake. Order it. Before you get there, just drive through and pick it up. Or you just drive through at the time you want to place. Buddy's Barbecue there on Paul Parkway across from the Publix shopping area there. Bradley girls roll tonight, as we said, keep a lot of streaks going on. Bradley boys, we'll look and see what they have done against East Hamilton. Played a total of 16 games. Bradley Central leads it 9-7 in the series. Coach Chuck Clark's in his 8th season. He's 139 and 77 overall for a 64.4% winning percentage. He's assisted by Drew German, of course, and Kobe Deals. You heard both of those early tonight as the Bradley JV 63-59, the final 69 in their game right there. And then, Coach, got a problem there, Coach? And we've got a little bit of an issue there with our sound. Tonight we're live on Facebook. Normally we're live on the BCHS Network through YouTube, but software issues kept us just from Facebook Live tonight. Look for the BCHS Bear Network. You can hear the audio that you're hearing right now and watch the streaming of the game with Mr. Gwen Shroyer, who's head of audio video here at Bradley Central. And he's got Emma Sullivan with him there tonight working the camera for the Bears and the Bearettes. Coach Andy Webb's on his second year down at East Hamilton. He came from Johnson City Science Hill, where he was an assistant coach in his second year. He's 20-16 overall. Against East Hamilton, the Bears are 9-7 in 16 games played, as we mentioned. Coach Clark is 9-7. He's coached all of those games. And Coach Webb lost both games in his first year there, so he's 0-2. Historically, we don't look at this often, but the Bears overall 2,107 basketball wins, 840 losses. Since 1921 and 22, this will be our 2,948th game. And the Bears, we don't mention it either for them, but they've won more games than any program in the state, in the history of the state, in boys or girls basketball, with 2,275 wins after tonight's win there. Since the 1922 season, 23, they started 1 year after the boys started play, way back in the early days. So that's a look at what's going on with the teams. I'd like to remind you as well about, the fitness center. Join them for only $1. Well, that was through the end of the year. That probably, I don't know if that special's still on or not, but we are giving away 1 4-year membership each day on Mix 104.1. Listen to the station, and you'll get the details on how to win that. It's fitness, the Fitness Center complex in the Village Green Shopping Complex down there. Join them there. Let's take another break, a 2-minute timeout here on Mix 104.1 as the school bell's ringing in the background. And we'll take another 2-minute timeout and be back with more live coverage in our Crawford's Pharmacy pregame show when we return. Okay.
Of what is going on. I think they got it scheduled now for like 9:30.
Back at Bradley Central, we're between games, and we were talking with Dwayne Williams, who's doing PA tonight here. Dwayne, put the headset on here. Talk to us about that Florida game. We're going to talk about what's going on with Florida here.
Hey, Gary, yes, what we got going on tonight after our Bradley Central coverage here, we're going to go to the Tennessee-Florida game. We know how big of a game that was tonight. And so we're going to go. We've actually got it on tape delay, so you'll be able to listen right after your interviews are done. So probably close to 9:30, we'll go to that and let you hear the game in its entirety. We know Tennessee and Florida is always a big matchup. And then also just want to let people know, they may say, well, okay, well, that's on Mix. What's going on Talk 101.3 The Buzz? Tonight, it's Lee University basketball. It's a makeup game. It's men.
Men, okay.
It's a makeup game against Shorter. There's been a lot of those for Lee this year because of the COVID protocol. So they are at home at the Paul Dana Walker Arena making up a game against Shorter. That game has been broadcast right now on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. If anybody's just maybe in their car and they want to check out the Lee Athletic score there tonight as well.
While we're talking college ball, let's talk in just a second. Cleveland State's not even started the basketball season yet. They don't start till January the 30th.
That's right.
Their first game, and I think we've got a special broadcast planned for that. Is it?
Yep. We're planning on carrying a 2 and 4 o'clock game on that Saturday, the January the 30th. Right now, if things work out the way that we're hoping, it's going to be Dr. Bill Seymour, the president of Cleveland State Community College, and our very own Steve Hartline. They're going to call those two games.
Lord help us.
And we just hope that Dr. Seymour can carry the broadcast is what we're hoping.
Yeah, he'll have to carry the load.
But that will be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that'll be their first, I think their first home games, first game really of the season, and they're having a big weekend. I think they got baseball that same weekend. I know you help with Cleveland State Athletics as well. So, Gary, do you not ever stay home? I know that you were at middle school or doing something last night, right?
I was down at Lake Forest watching Ocoee Middle,
right?
And
man, those girls are on fire.
I'm telling you what, we've got some great middle school between Cleveland Middle and Ocoee Middle and Lake Forest Middle School. We got some great 8th and 7th graders in the works coming up, and folks are going to see them very, very soon. Here comes my girls finally for an interview.
All right, good deal. Thanks, Gary.
We'll let you go, and we'll take over here. Thank you, Dwayne. That's Dwayne telling you what's going on here. And let's take a 1 minute break. A 1 minute break. We'll be back with a couple of Bearettes here for an interview in 1 minute. Come on around here, girl. Back here at Bradley Central, we're between games of Crawford's sponsored pregame portion program, where the Bears are warming up to take on the Hurricanes of East Hamilton. We've had 2 games played tonight. Bear JV boys won 63-59. The Bears just rolled 85-21 in the final, and a huge blowout win in District 5 AAA over the East Hamilton Lady Hurricanes. Being joined now by a couple of young underclassmen. We've got a sophomore, Sloan Carpenter, and I don't call you underclassmen or inexperienced anymore because you've been under the fire even last year as a starter in the state tournament.
Sure.
And junior Ashlyn Crittenden. And girls, I'll tell you what, I told Steve tonight, it looks like me and Steve can step out there and hit some 3-pointers the way they're falling tonight. But Ashlyn, you go first. Hold that a little close to your mouth there, please, so we can hear you good. What got into you guys tonight? 11 3-pointers for the game, and it's just sort of contagious, and everybody starts hitting them then?
I guess so, and then we were hype on the bench. It had us all into it.
Yeah, well, it got exciting there. I think everybody dressed and played that dressed. How many different ones had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different girls scored tonight. Correction, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scored. 5 girls in double figures tonight. How about Hannah Jones? She's going to have to take somebody out for a steak lunch after getting all those free layups down there.
I know.
She had a good game tonight. Well, Sloan, we've got you for 10 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. That's a pretty good way to fill the lineup tonight. And for I'm Sloan, up to Sloan, and for Ashlyn, we've got 6 points, an assist, and a steal tonight as well. And can you play much better than that?
Yeah.
I mean, you shoot 42% from the 3-point range, 57% from the field. Didn't get the free throw line 4 times, but Sloan, take the mic there for a second. What would you like to do besides grow about 6 or 7 inches taller to improve your worth to the Bearettes in the game here?
I'd like to improve my defense a lot better and talk more.
Yeah.
He tells me that I need to start being loud and being vocal and run the team.
Well, talking on defense, I've heard him. I hear him a lot. Talk to each other. I don't hear you guys talking out there, and that's defense is how you win. Obviously tonight we gave up 3 points in the second quarter and 1 point in the third. I mean, if you do that, you're going to be whoever you're playing. And East Hamilton obviously is not the team they were last year. They lost 4 stars, I believe.
Yeah.
But we lost 3 or 4 stars ourselves.
Yeah.
But we're the Bearettes, It's what I always tell people. But so you've got what's crucial coming up. The next 3 games: Cleveland, Walker Valley, back to back to back.
Yeah.
Go to Cleveland Thursday. We come back here Tuesday. We got Walker Valley here next Friday. After we've gone through that cycle of playing everybody the first time, and some of them, Cleveland would be 2, then Walker Valley 2. This district race is pretty much going to be decided for the girls anyway. Is that how you look at it? Or I know Coach don't want you looking ahead.
Yeah.
He does not like that. He gets mad at me when I ask about looking ahead, But what was he? He had to be pleased tonight, I guess. Did he not? Sloan?
Yes,
That mic
but
up there.
we're not satisfied because we're looking forward to bigger things.
Let's let Ashlyn talk about her game here. Ashlyn, I've asked her the question. I always ask the kids this. What do you think you need to do to improve your game?
I'm going to agree with her with, the talking.
Yeah.
And, I'd like Coach Shooter's talked to me about how, I'm good at, driving and stuff,
Yeah.
but just scoring more and finishing with my left hand, my right hand.
Yeah.
Because, I'm right-handed
Yep.
when I shoot, but, I'm actually left-handed, so I want to improve on being able to go both ways.
Well, let me ask Sloan something here again. You're a twin.
Yes.
Who wins a one-on-one between you and Trevor? Hold that mic up there.
We haven't played in a while, but whenever we used to play, it was always just a battle. So we'd always end up quitting and getting mad, so it never ended well.
And I know you can smoke Tucker anytime on the court.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And your dad, and your mom.
Yeah.
The whole athletic family, because you've got a long tradition of black and gold in your family,
Yes,
that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
Now, Ashlyn, do you ever play Mike, your dad?
We'll play horse or something, but he can't keep up with me if we try to play one-on-one.
I figured that as well there. So anyway.
Yeah, but me and my brother will go at it, and then we'll start fighting too. So, and he's 25.
Well, you're supposed to fight with your brothers and sisters, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, girls, thank you very, very much for joining us, for your time. Thank you for the good game tonight. Keep it up. We got a big game. We got to win Thursday night at Cleveland High School.
Yes,
That's
sir.
87 straight district wins for us. 87 straight. Unbelievable. So let's get another, make it 88 on Thursday night, okay? That is Ashlyn Crittenden, a junior. Thank you, girls. Sloan Carpenter, a sophomore, who got the training under fire last year when we had injuries in our postseason and we lost our point guard. And Sloan stepped up as a freshman, did a great job at the state tournament, although we did come up just a little bit short there. Let's take another break here, a 1-minute timeout. We'll return, look at the starting lineups. Maybe have Coach Shroyer right here. He's probably sitting there talking to somebody, but we might get him on the radio here for a short interview tonight. Final again, the Bears win 85-21 the final. The JV boys win 63-59. Bears win 85-21. Back in 1 minute for more live coaching on our Crawford's Pharmacy pregame show on Mix 104.1. Glad Dwayne Wims could join us there for just a moment, talk about the Oh Yeah Fitness Complex and the giveaway that they got going on there, and mention also the fact that Cleveland State will open their season. It's unbelievable. They will not open until the January the 3rd, their first game of the year. I do the PA out there for Cleveland State for the home games, and we're going to have a live broadcast, though, of the boys and, I guess, ladies and men's games, they call it, with Dr. Seymour and Steve Hartline doing the coverage on that opening Saturday. That's January the 30th against one of their JV conference opponents there. Also tonight on Buzz, Lee men are playing right now. Lee men on the sister station, 101.3 The Buzz. Following our game tonight, we will have the broadcast, a delayed tape broadcast in its entirety of Tennessee men at Florida in a big SEC matchup there from Florida down in Gainesville there. So we got a lot of things going on here on our station tomorrow. Coming up Thursday here on Mix 104.1, Bradley Central girls and boys will be at Cleveland High School. We'll have a broadcast beginning at 6 o'clock with Terry Evans and Greg Phillips on Thursday night. Back Tuesday here to Bradley Central. Cleveland High will come over here, so we play Bradley and Cleveland back-to-back. Steve and I have the broadcast here from Bradley Central next Tuesday. And then next Friday, Walker-Valley will be here at Bradley Central. So we'll have 4 big broadcasts coming up between our 4 local teams for you here in the next couple of nights and next week as well. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back to starting laps here on Mix 104.1. We're game supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 1 minute. I'd like to remind you once again about Buddy's Barbecue up on Paul Huff Parkway. Catch a break there, either before the game or after the game. Get you a barbecue plate, get you a sandwich, get you the ribs. Saturdays, all the ribs you can eat. I think $11.99 on Saturdays. Here's a long three by Pendleton. The big guy steps out there, shot no good. Rebound down low, pulled away by Shambera for the Bears. Bradley really quickly, and they're going to lose the handle a little too fast for Shambera. Going the other way now. Long lead pass to Harris for two. Shot no good. He blew the lip. Rebound Bradley's Carter Howard has it. As Tucker Green almost out of bounds for, and he's going to be foul. That's going to be Shambera foul by number 3. That will be Marcus Long's first. Team number 4 for the Hurricanes at 2 minutes exactly in the period. 11-9 Bears by 2 with the ball. Coach Andrew Webb came here 1 year ago from Science Hills as an assistant. Took over the program. He's in his second year here now. Here's a long lead pass in front court. Mason Rothwell. Down low to Carter Howard. Can't shoot. He comes free and goes up for a layup. Oh, a good shot by Carter. A pretty good athletic move for Carter.
Yeah. It's one of the better ones we saw him make this year.
Faked left, went right, laid it up with his right hand for 2 points. The Bears lead 13-9. Harris to Darwin. Back to Harris. He's the shooter outside. Well, they've got 2 or 3 shooters. Darwin, Randolph, and Harris. Also, here is Long can shoot it. Down low, they got the fast break. Shot blocked by Rothwell. Back up, though. Missed again. One more time. It's good this time.
Mason couldn't challenge him too much there.
Haynes,
couldn't pick up that second foul.
Haynes Eller. Here's Tucker Green from the key. 2-pointer shot. No good. Rebound out long to Pendleton. Cleared. Here come the Hurricanes racing down the floor all the way through for the layup. Shot is good. Somebody got to take a charge there. Poor defense for the Bears. Jordan Harris gets 2, and we're tied at 13. Into the corner. Mason Rothwell for a long 3. Shot no good. Rebound kicks out long to East Ham. Here they come. 1-on-2. He's going to the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good. Missed everything. And out of bounds to the Bears with 46 seconds to go. In for East Ham will be number 5. Kobe Mason will check in for the first time. Bradley's ball in backcourt. Isaac Smith will inbounds, one of our seniors. Into Shambera. Almost in our lap here. Shambera into front court. Boy, he was almost back in the backcourt. Mason. Rothwell goes to Carter Howard. Everybody beyond the arc except Isaac. He's circling through the paint down there. As Tucker Green's in trouble, gets double team, goes free into the paint for the layup. He's got it. He's got 3. The Bears regain the lead by 2 at 15-13. There's a charge. That's got, yeah. And who else but Carter Howard. That's 2 fouls now on Marcus Long. He's got to quickly check out. Then for him, Jackson Flemings, who started the game. Also in number 4, Case Pendleton, and number 23, Ashton Munson back in for the Hurricanes. A lot of guys getting to play here in the first quarter, especially for the Hurricanes. 16.5 to go in the period. 15-13 Bears by 2. Be Bradley ball in backcourt. Tucker Green to inbounds. Comes into Smith. Going to kill it for one final shot, of course, here. Isaac on the left side. Goes back to Green now. Clock's at 8. Got to make it happen here now. On to Carter Howard. Bradley spinning through the paint there. Clock's at 3. Here's Isaac Smith trying to step up for a shot. It's up. It is no good, but he'll draw the foul and shoot a couple free throws. Foul number 23, that would be Ashton Munson, his first. Team foul number 6. As the buzzer sounds, we will shoot free throws to the line for Crown Crossroad Dodge Jeep Ram will be number 15, Isaac Smith. And, of course, he makes his first one. He'll have one more. That's his first point of the game. 16-13, the Bears. Isaac's second shot is also good. 17-13. His dad's not here. They're playing tonight. So Isaac sinks them both. We'll take a 1-minute timeout here. After 1, Bears 17, East Ham 13. back at Bradley Central begin the second quarter play. The ball will be to East Hamilton. Bradley will have Tucker Green, Isaac Smith, Mason Rothwell, Carter Howard, and Josh Wyckoff has checked in for the Bears, a 6'5 junior. Bradley's about as tall as anybody, but this is a taller East Hamilton team, tallest team we have seen this year by far. They got some huge guys in there. Not real meaty, but tall and lanky. They're controlling with Jordan Harris at three-point range. Tries to get free from Wyckoff. Into the corner they'll go. Here's a little pull-up jumper. Shot no good. Rebound on the backside to Wyckoff. He'll clear and go to Rothwell. Bears with the ball with a 4-point lead. If they get fouled, they'll be at the line shooting at least a 1-and-1 as East Hampton committed 6 fouls. The Bears with only 3 here in the first half of play. We're just underway here in the second quarter. Tucker Green challenged by Marcus Long. Goes cross court now to Carter Howard. They're trying to spin through, get a man open underneath the basket. Everybody out beyond the arc. They rotate through the middle there. Isaac Smith back to Green. Green left side. Pass down low to Carter Howard for 2, and he's fouled. The big man gets his second bucket. Foul on the Hurricanes number 0. That will be Darwin Randolph, his first, team 7th. So
Carter's a little quicker off the dribble on that one.
Sure is. He will shoot 1 free throw for Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and we'll be in the 1-and-1 the rest of the way, and the shot is good. He's just an athlete. He's got 5 points. He leads the Bears scoring, actually. It is 20-13. The Bears now by 7, their largest lead of the game. And it'll be controlling Jordan Harris out top to Darwin Randolph. He'll go in the corner, right side on the baseline. Cross-court pass for a long three-pointer. Shot is no good. Rimmed away. Rebound, though, underneath by the Hurricanes. Up and missed. Layup. Rebound, Bradley. Isaac Smith pulls it out of there, and here come the Bears. 5-on-3 down the floor. Smith spins back to the top now. Look for help. Goes to Josh Wyckoff. Wyckoff might have walked on the corner now. Tucker Green back out top with Smith. They'll go to Big Carter Howard, the man of the hour. Inside, what a feed to Mason Rothwell for 2. Carter Howard, a beautiful feed. He's doing it all right now. 22-13.
The Bear defense, their switching defense is down the floor every time. They're going from a 2-3 to a 3-2 to man.
And here's a rebound on a missed shot by Carter Howard. Bears 3-on-1. Tucker Green for the layup. Shot is up, and it's good for 2. He's got 5. Bears are playing really, really good ball. 24-13, the Bears by 11 over East Hamilton. Out front is Darwin Randolph running the point for the Hurricanes. He and Jordan Harris back and forth. They'll lob it inside now to the big guy, Pendleton, and there's a whistle and a foul on Wyckoff, I believe. Probably 22. Yep, 22. Josh's first foul, team 4th. 2 on Savoy Humes. Humes come in, played great, had 6 points off the bat, got a couple of fouls and had to sit. He's been on the bench since then. Trying to inbounds along the baseline. They finally get it in long now to Darwin Randolph. Darwin pointing, directing traffic. Here's Jordan Harris. Tries to lob it inside. He does. Back to Long. Here is Long for the 3. Shot is no good. Rebound. Foul underneath on someone. Rothwell. Rothwell's got 2. Rothwell has 2. And he will probably, he's going to step out. And let's see, Isaac Smith. Well, Brandon Shimbera will step in for the Bears. Shimbera back in the game. They'll inbound left baseline. Here's a long 3 from the base. Shot no good. Rebound tip to East Ham. Shot up, no good. Rebound inside to East Ham. Down low. Shot. There's got to be a foul there somewhere, and there it is. No 3 seconds. He come down and couldn't dribble. And he got popped hard in the face, but he's called for the turnover. Bears by 11 points at 24-13 here in the first half. 5:34 remaining. The Bears with the ball in the bonus now. Isaac Smith in the front court. Look to the left side to Green. Green takes his pass, gets a screen from Carter Howard. Returns the ball to Wyckoff. Trying to go inside now to Carter Howard. They want to play to him. He's got the hot hand. And to Shimbera. Carter back and forth through the middle of the paint there on to Shimbera out front now. And there's a we're going to call a foul on Bradley. 5-0 Carter Howard. Maybe an illegal pick or something. It's his first, team foul number 6. So the Hurricanes been the bonus from this point forward. Back into the game, number 30, Juan Bullard, who didn't play a lot, but he started the game. 5:05 Bears by 11 at 24-13 here in the first half of play. They'll skip it in low down to Eller. Back out top now. Eller takes it on the left side. Here's Munson, the pull-up jumper. Shot is no good. Rebound on the backside. Tipped by Green to Shimbera. He's going to have to wait for help. He'll streak through the lane, gives up the pass. Nearly got a walk called. Here's Carter Howard for 3. Don't tell me. Yeah! Oh! Carter Howard. First three-pointer of the game for the Bears, and Cleveland Tillis comes from Carter Howard, who is doing it. Oh, here's a long by throwaway. Oh, my goodness. Great intention by Pendleton, and time's called by Andrew Webb, and he is throwing stuff. He is furious. Pendleton that time had a wide-open guy. He was throwing the ball, and he had turned the other way, didn't even look. Turner gives the ball to the Bears, and he's going to take a full timeout. We'll take one with them for Tennessee Valley Raleigh. A 60-second break at 4:32 and a half. Bradley Central up 27-13. Back in one. Back with Bradley with the ball, leading at 27-13 after another timeout. Here's a long three by Shimbera. Shot good! Shimbera burns it for another three-pointer for the Bears and Cleveland Utilities, and the lead is 30-13. The Bears by 17 points. And this zone defense, and here's a long three shot is no good. Remember Bradley, Isaac Smith. With a zone, you're going to be in rebounding position too, and ball's knocked away but saved by Wyckoff. We roll under 4 minutes and a half. Bears by 17 points at 30-13. Didn't see this one coming, but it's a long, long way. Here's Tucker Green down low. Back out front now to Wyckoff on the drive inside. Shot, no good. Boy, blew a wide open layup. Boy, it'd been big there. Rebound long, Darwin down the floor. Back to Darwin Randolph. It's good for two. He's got 4. Bears at 30-15. In backcourt, Tucker Green. Going to be double team, triple team. He's going to be fouled. He'll shoot free throws on number 12. That will be Hayes Eller, his third. Haynes Eller, his third, number 12. And Coach Webb's going to take him out immediately. He's got to come out with 3 fouls in the first half. Back into the game, number 11, Jordan Harris. At the line, shooting 2 for Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Number 12, Tucker Green. Not sure if his dad's still in town. Had a chance to talk to him last week. Pretty enthusiastic and excited about the way his son has been playing lately, and I don't blame him. Tucker's got 6 tonight. 31-15, the Bears by 16. Bearettes rolling out 85-21 the final. Cleveland girls won by 45-31 their final over McMinn. Bradley JV won 63-59. Here's a drive inside low by Darwin Randall. Pull-up jumper shot is good. Boy, he is tough to handle. He can sky. He's not 6'2", maybe 6'1", maybe, but he can get up there with the best of them. Here is Brandon Shabir. The Bears break the press. Pull-up jumper inside low to Carter Howard. He will turn around, shot up. Good for Carter. A sky hook. He's hit a three-pointer. He's hit layups. He's hit a sky hook now. 33-17, 16-point lead for the Bears. Down low, Jordan Harris to Munson. Munson double team, cannot shoot this press. This zone is killing them. Inside shot, no good. Rebound, Bradley cleared to Carter Howard, but lost and grabbed back, and then grabbed in the pile up. And we got a jump ball to East Hamilton. No, the Bears. To the Bears. In for Coach Webb will be number 25. That's for the first time tonight. Nick Long into the game. He's played 1, 2, 3. He's played 9, 10 players here the first half. Tucker Green inbounds right here at our broadcast position with 2:47 and a half. Bears up 33-17. Trying to get the right offensive set called for the Bears. So Shimbera comes into front court, goes to Green right side. 2:39 in the half. Green spins to the top. Gets a screen from Carter Randolph. Carter Howard can't shoot. Here's a long three by Shimbera. It's an air ball, no good. Rushed his shot that time. Rebound pulled away by Jordan Harris, who comes into front court all the way through. Lost a handle on it. And it's going to be picked up by Josh Wyckoff. The Bears will take possession. Quickly to Shimbera. Boy, it's a fast-paced game going all the way through. Shimbera for the layup. Shot is no good, but he's going to be blocked and foul. Either Pendleton, number 4. Yep, Pendleton gets him. That's his first. Team number 9 at the line to shoot 2 for the Bears. And Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is pendulum is pleading his case with Stacy Reimer to no avail. 2 shots from Brandon Shimbera. First one is good. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He and Isaac Smith, probably the 2 best. In for East Hamilton be number 23, Ashton Munson. He's played a lot tonight. Also going to check in will be Haynes Eller. He's got 3 fouls now. I don't know why you'd put him back in, but they're going to. As Brandon Shimbera picks up his second free throw, he's got 5, 6, 7 points. The Bears lead 35-17, 18-point margin.
Got a lot of points out of Howard tonight, which you're not expecting to get.
Yep. And, boy, everybody's really working hard on this defense. Here's a long 3-shot short rebound. Bradley, Tucker Green. Bradley's getting every rebound, seems like. Tucker Green into front court. 3-point range, tries to shake free. Does from Munson, goes to the hoop, shot up. No good. Rebound out to saved and out of bounds to the Hurricanes. 1:55.5 now. Hope to have Coach Jason Reuter here at halftime. We talked to a couple of Bearettes. Talked to the JV and freshman coaches for the boys tonight. Girls game, by the way, was scheduled, but East Ham said they didn't have enough players for the JV girls to play inside. Pendleton comes free for 2. Good movement of the ball that time against the zone. He's got his first 2 of the night, and the Bears lead it 35-19. Here's a steal in backcourt, but the Bears steal it back as Isaac Smith, and then it's going to be kicked away from Shimbera. Here's 3-on-2, inside low, shot good. That's going to be Marcus Long. And the Bears will call time. A 30-second break for Tennessee Valley Raji. And at 1:25 to go in a half, we'll take a 30-second timeout. The Bears up by 14, 35-21. $1:25 to go in the half here on Mix 104.1. Where game is supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. The Bears leading East Hamilton 35-21, a 14-point lead. Bradley had 2 turnovers there, and Coach Clark wanted to gather his troops, slow it down a little bit. We got trapped coming out of the inbounds pass in backcourt. Shimbera, boy, he is being dogged, double teamed. Gets a pass away to Carter Howard. They're letting him play right now. Here's Shimbera on the drive to the hoop, and he'll throw it away. No, it can be tipped, though, by East Ham. 1:10 to go in the half now. It'll be Tucker Green inbounds right baseline. Looking over the defense. Tucker Green going to get the long count. Comes in, finally Isaac Smith. Wants to drive, can't do it. Gets cut off. Goes to out top now to Green. He's going to fire a long 3. It's no good. Rebound to the Bears. Isaac Smith to the hoop to the left. He's going to be fouled. He'll shoot free throws. And that may be Haynes again. Yeah, that's 4 fouls on Haynes. Haynes Eller. His first name is Haynes. He's got 4 fouls, and like I said, why would you put a guy in with 3 fouls in the first half? Coach, you used to coach it. Would you ever do that?
No.
Isaac Smith sinks the first of 2 free throws for Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 36-21 Bears by 15. He'll have 1 more. Isaac, a good-looking senior, going to play college ball somewhere. Next shot is also good. He's got 4 free throws. That's the extent of his scoring. The Bear lead at 16, 37-21 with 55 seconds to go in the first half of play. Darwin Randolph with the ball. Back to Munson. He'll fire a shot up. It's no good. Rebound to the Bears. Brandon Shimbera. And the Bears continue. Let it go. And it's saved by Tucker Green to Carter Howard. He's going to go. Get out of the paint, Carter. Get out of the paint. He gives it up. Shimbera on to Green now. Back to Carter. Out front will be the Bears, controlling it for 1 final shot in the final half minute of play here. Carter Howard, as they spin through, not going to look inside yet. Clock's at 25. Shimbera at 3-point range. Better not shoot now. Coach will shoot him out at halftime. Here's Isaac Smith down low to Carter Howard. Carter kicks it back to Smith. Clock's at 15. Isaac out front. 1 shot, screaming Coach Clark. And there's a double team. And they'll take the ball away. Here's a steal down the lower floor. The shot is good by Harris. No, that's Randolph. And that backfire on the Bears. Here's a long shot. It's going to be after the buzzer. And after 1 half of play, the Bears enjoying a 14-point lead at 37-23. 14-point lead. Bradley Central 37, East Hamilton 23. We'll be back in 2 minutes with halftime coverage by Southline Finance, brought to you by those folks. And you'll be Coach Jason Reuter when we return in 2 minutes here on Mix 104.1. Back at Bradley Central High School at Jim Smiddy Arena, we're at halftime of the boys' game where the Bradley Bears enjoy a 37-23 game. The Bradley girls roll tonight 85-21 in a big way over East Hamilton. Bradley JVs won 63-59 in their game there. Being joined now by Bradley Central girls basketball coach Jason Reuter. And Jason, we were talking off the air. You win 85-21. You shoot well. Not a whole lot to complain about. You forced 25 turnovers, but I'm sure that there's something you saw we can improve on. I'm sure, right?
Well, I mean, it's got to be, you got to praise the good when you see it. And we shot the ball extremely well, 57%. And more importantly, we shot the three ball.
Yes.
Well, 42.3. You know, if you're not careful, you can say, well, your opponent was not that tough. But sometimes the Bearettes just need a girl to hit an open jumper. And that doesn't matter whether it's East Hamilton or Stone Memorial or whoever. I'm just saying you had to hit some open shots. And so I definitely, these girls needed a night to shoot the ball like this. Fatigue became a factor for East Hamilton.
Right.
You know, Hunter Graymore's a good coach. We're friends. We played, you know, everybody. You're going to look at the score. And we pulled the press off at halftime. We're just deeper. And when I go to my bench, I just can't ask a girl not to play hard. Matter of fact, you know what I'll do if she doesn't.
Yeah.
And so we played all 13 girls.
9 of them scored, 5 in double
Mercy
figures.
rule, the clock's running. We just fatigue set in, and I'm able to keep my girls fresher. But I still don't overlook the fact we shot the ball well, regardless of the opponent. An open three is an open three. And y'all have seen some times this year, like any team. Good friend of mine, John Calipari in Kentucky right now, he's asking me, how can we make the three? I said, I don't know. I can't. We're not making it either. You've been at Stewart's Creek, but
you're going to give him some coaching tips like
yeah,
this?
I mean, sometimes you just got to knock down a few open threes. And you don't have to hit them all, guys. Hey, 1 out of 3. Now, that's 26 threes. That's what they gave us.
You hit 11?
Yeah, you got to take what the defense gives you.
Yep.
And I don't particularly like to be heavy on the threes because you don't draw, when you're playing top teams, you don't draw fouls even on their best players. So
well, shot 4 free throws tonight.
We've tried to be, there wasn't many fouls called at all. So
the thing
look,
The thing that jumps out to me, you got 26 assists on 36 made baskets. That's nice.
Well,
and you forced 25 turnovers.
A lot of those were breakout layups, but nevertheless, the girls do not need to be talked down because of the facts don't cease because you ignore them.
Yeah.
They did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
East Ham hit some shots in the first quarter. I was a little concerned with a couple open jumpers, but after that, you can see it's 13-20. Then we outscored them 23-3, and I didn't think we would outscore them 29-1 in the third. And then we got the clock running and won the fourth quarter also. So
39 rebounds. That's pretty hefty on the rebounding chart as well.
But it'll come down. Look, celebrate this. You need to celebrate things. These kids have to play hard for me, and I praised them tonight. Individuals, Ashley Cretton, first jumper she took was an air ball. Guess what? She played through it. She hit 2 out of 4 threes, 8 assists, no turnovers. So there's so many factors in this game of basketball. What are you doing for us to help us win when your shot's not going in? That's when you start maturing as a young lady.
Yeah.
It's easy to, when those shots are going in, it's like you're running downhill, guys.
Yeah.
And when you don't make your shots, you're running uphill. When you start maturing, you find a way to help your team, even when you don't shoot well. So,
how about Siler Falcon inside tonight? She had 11 points, 8 rebounds.
Well, she's the biggest girl on the court, and we're trying to get the ball to her a little more. We're trying to bring her along. We're trying to get her. She missed the whole year last year. Let's don't harp on the negative. She did what she did. She was 5 for 7. We're trying to get her a little more comfortable with her back to the bucket. She's trying to decide what her go-to move is, and I'm in the boat with her, guys. I need to, just last year being out, but guess what? She is a presence. Yeah. I don't care who you're playing. When we go first 5 against second 5, she gives us fits because you cannot teach height. And when that ball comes off the rim and you're standing 6'2", with arms like a 6'3" girl, the ball is closer to you. And we need Siler Falcon to be able to come in. Who knows? We could be in a region finals, sub-state or whatever. She might be the difference. So these kids, there's no such thing as scrub minutes here. None. I've heard people say that. No, if you're wearing a Bearette uniform over here, there's no such thing as that.
It's 100% all the time. Well, your next 2 games are going to determine how this district ends. Obviously, Cleveland unbeaten, they win tonight. You're unbeaten, you win tonight. And unless something really crazy happens, whoever sweeps these next 2 games, if anyone can sweep them, then they've got the district basically clinched. I know you don't like to look ahead too far, but you got a big game Thursday at Cleveland, the game that was delayed by COVID.
It certainly seems that way.
Yeah.
But I can also make a point to you. It's not necessarily the case. Someone could have a COVID shutdown.
Well, that's true.
You ever thought about that?
Like Udawal did today.
I'm just saying, you could win this game, you could sweep these 2 games, and something could happen to your program. So it doesn't guarantee anything, but I guarantee, there's a pretty darn good chance. If you split, then I forget all the tie-breaking rules. You go to the next higher seed, so it could come down to a coin toss if you split. Imagine that. Play all year and come down to a coin toss, Joe.
Well, the point, I guess, too, is everybody else has got at least 3 losses already in the district besides Bradley and Cleveland. They have no losses. So, anyway, we're going to play the game Thursday night over there at Cleveland High School.
Play them one at a time, guys. One at a time. It'll be a challenge. They will, I'm sure, be preparing for us tomorrow just like we will for them. And we know that we'll have to play well, and they've got a good team, and I think we got a pretty good team. So if you're a family member or, grandparents now?
Yeah, grandparents now.
I've got several grandparents that I didn't know about.
Grandparents-in-laws and stuff like that, step-neighbor-in-law.
Anyhow, we're very happy to be playing.
Yeah.
Financially, it's not great, but you know what? We'll find a way in Bradley County. We have a lot of supportive fans here, and we'll find a way to make it happen. Yep. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach Reuter. Jason Reuter, the Bears tonight won 85-21 over the Lady Hurricanes of East Hamilton. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll return with Here's we wrap up our Southland Finance halftime show. Bears leading at halftime, 37-23 over East Hamilton, a 14-point margin. We'll be back in 1 minute. Start of the third quarter, East Ham had the first attempt, but Carter Howard, who else, made a steal. The Bears have the ball, leading it by 14. Here's a long three by Isaac Smith. It is up, bounces high, no good. Rebound cleared by Haynes. Haynes Eller is playing with 4 fouls. Picked up his 4th there, and here's a long three by Eller. Shot, no good. Rebound cleared by Isaac Smith for the Bears. They've really done well on the boards tonight playing in that zone. We'll check to see what defense they're in. They come back down the floor. But Bradley with the ball on offense at this point right now. In the corner, Isaac Smith's going to have it knocked, or Shambera has it knocked out of his hands. It'll be Bears ball. Tucker Green inbounds right front court. Bears have Green, Carter, Shambera, Smith, and Rothwell on the floor right now. Open the third quarter play. Looks like East Ham has come back with all 5 starters as well. It's Randolph, Harris, Pendleton, Eller, and Long. Here's a long three by Tucker Green. Shot, no good. Air ball. Rebound underneath by Pendleton and nearly stolen back. And now foul on Tucker. Trying to take it away from Long, but he's going to be whistled for the foul. His first of the game. First of the second half for the Bears. 6:47 to go in the third. Neither team has scored yet. East Ham, Darwin Randolph with the ball into front court now. He's been a 4-year player, and I think he started all 4 years, at least 3. They'll go inside low to Eller. Pendleton trying to turn around, and he walks. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. I think he walked too, but he's a big, tall, 6'8", or I think he's about 6'9", they say. He's really, really slim.
Yeah, needs some more meat. So.
Yep. And there's a bad pass by the Bears. Isaac Smith on the inbounds, down low for 2. And we don't need silly passes like that. Haynes Eller gets a bucket, and it's a 12-point game. And time's called by the Bears. Couldn't get the ball in. Coach Clark is not a happy camera. We'll keep it here this time. He's wanting a 30, but boy. And Stevie, start of the third. A lot of games are won and lost. Start of the third.
Those first 3 or 4 minutes of the third quarter usually dictates how a ball game's going to wind up.
Yep. 6:20 to go now in the third. The Bears by 12 at 37-25. By the way, Cleveland boys were losing 20-6 at the end of the first quarter. Cleveland was losing to McMinn County 20-6. That's at the arena tonight. The Cleveland girls won their game 49-34. Earlier, the Bearettes won 85-21. The JV won 63-59. Ready to go now. Tucker Green will inbounds. Told him he could roam the baseline after the score. Shambera back there with him to inbounds, take the inbounds pass. And they'll face a man-to-man full-court press. And they get the pass back and forth between Shambera and Green. Shambera's double team across court now to Green. Skips down low to Mason. And here's a three by Isaac. Shot is good for 3. Big, big bucket for Isaac Smith for the Bears. His first three-pointer and the third of the game for Cleveland Utilities. Here's a long three by Darwin Randolph. Shot good for Randolph. His first of the game, second for East Hamilton. 40-28, the lead stays at 12 for the Bears. Coach Webb seems like a very personable guy. I think Coach Clark met him last year and talked about how well he was liked. And here's a long, dangerous pass, but Tucker Green saves the day to Carter Howard. Carter turned around from the key, shot short, rebound to the East Ham, foul on the Bears. That may be Rothwell. No, it's on. Oh, that's Haynes. He's gone. He's gone. Haynes has fouled out at 5:36 to go. Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Wow. So Haynes Eller has just fouled out at 5:35 to go in the third quarter. He's trying to see what he did. Coach Webb, they're saying, it's 5, you're coming out, and I'm not sure what the discussion about here. So he's going to have to put someone in. He's pleading his case to no avail. Haynes will leave with 3 points.
He was wanting to talk to the referee, call the foul, but they were having nothing to do with that.
They don't have to talk to you. Matter of fact, it's better if they don't talk to you. Bears will have it, leading by 12 with the ball down low. They try to go to Carter Howard. He will save it. High pick. Oh, saved by Shambera. Shambera drives to the corner to Green. Green inside, 10-footer off the glass. Shot, no good. Rebound cleared by Pendleton. Here come the Hurricanes again, trying to cut into this 12-point deficit. Here's Harris with a pull-up jumper. Shot good. You can't leave them open like that. Their transition game is what hurts you. 40-30. Bears by 10. And Shambera's double-teamed in backcourt. Gets a pass now to Isaac. Cross to Carter Howard. The Bears have it in front court finally. Double team on Carter. He'll step through a double team to Isaac. 4:57 to go here in the third. And there's a foul on East Ham's number 30, Juan Bullard. His first, team's second of the half. Bears committed 1. Haynes has fouled out. Haynes Eller has fouled out for East Ham. He has been in foul trouble all night long. Shimber will inbounds for the Bears to Tucker Green in backcourt. He just skips across the line. Crosses into front court now. Picks up his dribble. He's got to give it to someone. Goes to Isaac. Isaac in the corner now to Mason. Can't drive a baseline. Now reverses. Goes to the baseline. Up for two. Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds to the Bears off of Pendleton. 4:40 in the third. Back on the air Thursday night from Cleveland High School. Terry and Greg have the broadcast of Bradley at Cleveland Thursday night. 6 o'clock tip-off. Shambera out front being dogged by Randolph. Rothwell way outside near the half court on the right wing. Down low to Big Carter Howard. Goes up for two. Has his shot blocked by Pendleton. And rebound on the to Darwin Randolph. All the way through. Little short jumper. Shot good again. They got to stop that penetration. 40-32 is Bradley. I didn't check. We still in the zone here? We need to be. Here's Carter Green in the front court. All the way through. A little driving left. Shot good. And he's going to be called for the charge. He was out of control. That's for sure. His second foul, and the Bears' second of the half. Tucker a little bit out of control that time, way out of control, actually. He plowed through there. Give the ball back to the Hurricanes, and now trail by 8. They've trailed by as many as 15 or 16. We're down at half by 14. But they've come to play here in the third. Very, very active. Now, Bradley is in that zone. It's going to be Darwin Randolph with the ball. Ball tipped away and stolen momentarily by Rothwell, by lost. Shambera, Smith, Rothwell, Carter, and Green on the floor for the Bears.
Bears only scored 3 points this quarter.
Yep. East Ham has picked up 9. Into the corner. East Ham trying to cut deeper into that deficit. In case Pendleton turn around and shot good. Boy, they're not missing anything now. Pendleton picks up his second bucket. The lead down to 5-6 at 40-34. Tucker Green in backcourt with Shambera. They're facing pressure all over the floor. Down low, Carter Howard comes free, kicks it back out top to Green, Isaac Smith nearly threw it away. Here's Shambera for a three-pointer. Bottom. Boy, it's a big bucket there. Slow the momentum, and the Bear lead back to 9 at 43-34. 3:18 in the third. Long to Randolph. Can't shoot. Back to Long. He wants to drive. Does. Pull-up jumper, shot short, rebound to the Bears. Green clears. Tucker double team in the backcourt. Goes Carter Howard. The Bears have it 3-on-1. Here's Rothwell in the corner to Isaac Smith for 3. Shot good again. Big. Another big one. Back-to-back threes lead back to 12, 46-34. Boy, those threes will haunt you in your sleep.
Oh, yeah. Those are 2 big ones right there. Timeout.
East Ham needs a timeout. And Savoy Humes will check in for the Bears at 2:52, a 30-second Tennessee Valley Urology timeout here on Mix 104.1. Back in 1/2 minute. .252 to go here in the third quarter play. The Bears at 46-34 of East Hamilton. East Hamilton had to call timeout. Bradley hit back-to-back threes by Shambera and Isaac Smith. Big threes. That cools the momentum a little bit for the Hurricanes. Bradley has checked in Savoy Humes off that timeout. Isaac Smith, Shambera, Green, Humes, and Mason Rothwell in for the Bears as Carter Howard's getting a blow. The big guy. He's not a basketball nerd, so he's not in the best of basketball shape. Here's Darwin Randolph to the key. Has it knocked away, stolen by the Bears. Tipped and picked up. Isaac Smith tipped it in the hands of Rothwell. Back to Green. He's going to fire the long 3. It is no good. Rebound down underneath. Foul Bradley. That's going to be Humes, who just checked in. Is going to get his third foul. Just like that, Savoy, who said almost the entire first half with 2 fouls. Cole Haney will check in the Bears, number 33, a 6-foot junior. And Savoy will check right back out, another junior. Comes off smiling and knew he messed up there. Brad's in a 2-3 zone right now with 2:18 in the third, up by 12, 46-34. They'll be going to Cleveland for a district matchup, doubleheader. Here's a long 3 by East Ham, shot good. That's going to be Marcus Long, his second 3 of the night. 46-37, the lead to 9. In backcourt, Shimbera gets it in front court now to Rothwell. Isaac Green can't shoot the 3. Down low to Rothwell. He'll go for 2. It's good. Rothwell, his 6th point of the night. 1:51 to go now in the third. 48-37. Here's a drive inside low by Long. Gives it up and a slam home by Pendleton. The big guys like those slam dunks.
Yeah.
48-39. Here comes Shimbera down low to Mason. He's going to go to the hoop for 2, and it's good. He's got 8. Back-to-back buckets for him. 50-39. Here goes Marcus Long on the drive. Oh, he got a headbutt there. Here's a long 3 shot. No good. Rebound. Bradley Shimbera clears. He's going to be triple teamed in backcourt trying to shake free. He drives, and they steal it. And here's a shot. Good for Randolph. They've got to get rid of the ball. Nobody's back there to help him. Shimbera in backcourt. Going to be double teamed again. And he'll go back now to Tucker Green. He nearly had another steal. Here's Green driving through. Has it knocked away. Stolen by East Hamilton. Bradley's trying to play too fast. Down low. Back shot. Good. East Ham. Timeout Bradley. Coach Clark is not a happy camper. Marcus Long picks up the bucket. Bradley needs a time. Bradley's playing a tempo of East Ham they don't need to be. Full timeout for Tennessee Valley Rods here on Mix 104.1. We'll take a break with 55.5 to go in the third. The Bears up by 7 at 50-43. Back in 1 minute.
Clear. 1 minute heard.
After the Bradley timeout, after seeing East Ham score 6 straight points, and boy, there is foul like crazy. Foul is on
11.
Number 11 for East Ham. Jordan Harris, the second. Team foul number 3. Bradley has 3 also this half. Bradley's let East Ham score 6 straight points after turnovers. Mason Rothwell going to help bring the ball up floor now with Shimbera. And here's a bad pass, another steal. East Ham going to the hoop, and then in down low, shot up, good for 2. Lead down to 3. Long with another. Bradley just giving them the ball here. Long's picked up 14 points now. Here's Tucker Green in trouble, goes to Shimbera. Well, they're attacking Bradley. Double team, he's not in front court yet, and 10 seconds. Another turnover for the Bears. And Coach Clark is going to put somebody in because Carter Howard's going to go in the game for Cole Haney. Bradley has seen that lead fall apart. They're down to 50-45. I said they were down up by 3, but they're up by 5. Clock's at 22 in the third quarter. They're going to hold it for one final shot. Darwin Randolph out top. He is an unstoppable player. Randolph controlling. Bradley is led by 16 points, I believe, at one point. Here's Dunson on the drive down low. He gives up to Pendleton. Shot good, and he's fouled by Carter Howard. With 7.5 to go, Carter Howard picks up the foul, his second. Pendleton gets a bucket, his 4th. And he'll shoot one free throw with 7.5 seconds to go in the third. The Bears at 50-47. And everything has gone their way here in the third quarter. The free throw is good. He obviously gets fouled a lot. He's good at the free throw line. 50-48, 2-point game to the Bears. As the Bears have picked up 11 points. East Ham 27 here in the third quarter play. Clock's at 3, 2, 1. Here's a half-court shot. It is no good, and the quarter end with a slim 2-point lead. Bradley 50, East Ham 48. Back in 1 minute with what should be an exciting fourth and final quarter of play. Start the fourth and final period. The Bears' 14-point halftime lead is down to 2. 25 points to 13. They outscored the Bears. Defense, and poor passing. Probably caused by the defense, though, of the Hurricanes. Give them credit for it. Here's Mason Randolph. Going to be double team. Mason Rothwell double team. On to Isaac Smith. Back to Tucker. On to Shambera. 3-point range. Shambera fires it up. It's no good. Rebound inside control, and they're getting every rebound as well. Darwin Randolph for the Hurricanes pulls it off. He'll go to Marcus Long. In the corner. Jordan Harris has a walk. Going to be on number 25, Nick Long. I say he and Marcus might be brothers. End of the game, number 23, Ashton Munson for the Hurricanes. He's played a lot tonight. Didn't start, but he's played a lot. 7:27 in the game. The Bears by 2 with the ball. They'll break the press easily this time. 3 against 2. Isaac Smith cross-court pass back to Shambera. Tucker Green takes it from Shambera and returns the pass to Rothwell. Brandon looking for an open shot inside against this very, very, very active man-to-man is trapping defense that they've got working here. Isaac Smith giving some directions to his teammates. Goes to Carter Howard. Carter's going to try to spin. Oh, he does. There he is, and he's going to be fouled. Beautiful feed that time by Shambera. You knew he was going to score an easy bucket to get fouled, and he's fouled by Munson, I believe, number 23. Yep, that'll be Munson picking foul number 2 for him. Team foul number 4. And 4 on the Bears. At the line shooting 2 for Crown Cross and Don Sheep Brown, number 50, the junior, Carter Howard. Carter, a brilliant first half. Free throw is good. He's got 8. He's got 11 points tonight. One more shot coming up for Carter. Good touch for the big guy, free throw line. 51-48, Bears by 3. Next shot is no good. Kicks out long to Munson. Or actually, it's going to be Darwin Randolph with the ball. 51-48, Bears by 3, long at 3-point range. Randolph wants to drive the baseline, can't do it. Gets cut off by Rothwell. Goes to the big guy, back out top to Long. Long drives into the paint. Down low to Pemberton for the slam. When he gets in there, he's going to slam it home. He's got 11 points. Bradley by 1. Bears break the press. Isaac Smith wide open for a 3. Shot is good. Big bucket, Isaac. He's got 3 of those. Bears have 6 for Cleveland Utilities. 54-50, the lead back to 4 for the Bears. Munson drives, gets cut off against the 2-3 inside, gives it up to Pendleton. A little jumper shot, no good. Rebound Bradley's. Rothwell will clear. Bradley's getting some rebounds here. Now they've got to be on the boards. Here's a dangerous pass, but Tucker Green saves it for the Bears. On to Carter Howard, back to Green. Green open it way outside, though. That's way too far. He gets double teamed, and it'll go to teammate Shambera. Right side in the corner to Isaac Smith. Isaac rotates back out top, picks up the ball, going to go to Carter Howard with 5:55 to go in the game. Bears before with the ball. Neither team in the bonus. Both teams with 4 fouls each. And here's an attempt to steal against Shambera, and Shambera is hurt. Bradley got a time call as Shambera comes up limping. Probably a cramp, looks like. And Coach Webb is protesting the call. He was calling timeout when he was hopping around. Josh Wyckoff will check in for the Bears. Bears will call time. They'll take a 30 with 5:48 to go in the game now. A 30-second break. I tell you what, let's keep it here this time. Just going to have a break. As Shambera was right at half court and was about to go into back court and was hopping around on 1 foot. Looked like he had a cramp.
Yeah, he was grabbing that calf.
Yeah, I think he's fine. He's going to have to walk it off. Going to go to Juju, the trainer, let her check it out. Josh Wyckoff will check in for him. Bradley trying to figure out a way to get the ball up floor without getting double teamed. 5:48 in the game. 54-50, the Bears on top before with the ball. We have 2 fouls on Rothwell, 2 on Isaac, 3 on Savoy, 2 on Carter Howard. East Ham has had Haynes Eller foul out way early in the third quarter with 5 fouls. They 2 each now on Marcus Long and Jordan Harris, as well as Ashton Munson. Both teams have 4 fouls each here in the third quarter play. Bradley ball right in front of our broadcast position here from Jim Smiddy Arena on Mix 104.1. Back on the air Thursday night from Cleveland High School. The Bears and the Raiders, the Lady Raiders and the Bearettes. 6 o'clock tip-off on Mix 104.1 with Terry and Greg having a call for you. Steve and I will be back here on the air next Tuesday as Cleveland comes across town to Bradley. Isaac Smith inbounds right in front of our position here to Rothwell. Rothwell drives that baseline, goes to hoop for 2. Nice move by the senior. He's got 10. Lead back to 6, 56-50. Big bucket for the senior there. Bradley in a 2-3 this time.
3-2.
Oh, 3-2. 3-2.
Yeah, he's rotating them.
Out front is Munson. Looks to shoot a three. Will not pull the trigger. Penetrates against Green. Inside low. Shot thrown away to the Bears. No, saved into Tucker Green. 4-on-1 for the Bears ahead to Rothwell. A little pull-up 15-footer. Shot no good. Rebound. Pemberton probably should have pulled that one out this time. Run a play. Ahead quickly to Long in the corner. Long three-pointer shot is good by Darwin Randolph. Or is that Jordan Harris? Harris picks up his first three in the fourth of the night for East Hamilton. 3-point game, 56-53. Bradley breaks the press easily this time. Tucker Green in the corner. Rothwell drives that baseline. Backhand layup. Shot is no good. Tip to Carter Howard for two, though. Howard's got 13. 5-point game. 15. 58-53. He's approaching it career high. Here's a drive on the baseline. Long shot. Good for two. My goodness. He is smooth. He is fast. He's got 18. Bears by 3, 58-55. Rothwell in trouble in backcourt. Goes to Tucker Green on the lead pass. Tucker going one-on-one against Pemberton. Shot block. Not a good move by Tucker. He can't go against a 6'9" guy. Pemberton waiting on that one. Here's Dunson on the drive. Munson spins back out top. Inside low. Turn around or shot. Shot good. Boy, they're hitting everything. That's Jordan Harris for two. Give them credit, man. They're making some tough shots. 58-57, the lead at one. Bradley against the press. Tucker Green to Wyckoff. And here's a bad pass. Wyckoff. Lazy pass. Stolen by Marcus Long for the layup. Shot good, and they lead. Man, our passing is killing us. Shambera going to check back in. He's okay. In backcourt, Isaac Smith going to be double team. Dribbles through that double team. Gets free. Now he loses the ball. Another steal. 4-on-1 fast break. Give him two here. It's up. It's good. No, he missed it, but he's fouled by Wyckoff. And they're tearing the Bears up with their defense. Foul's going to be on Josh Wyckoff. That would be for Josh, his second, team fifth, and Klein give them the lead if he makes the free throw. Well, give them the three-point lead. They lead it now 59-58. Savoy Humes will check in with 3 fouls. Brandon Shabert will check in. Free throw is no good by Randolph. Also in for the Hurricanes is number 30, Juan Bullard. And they're going to take a time. Andrew Webb calls a time. It's going to be a 30, I believe. There's the full. It is a full. 3:42 in the game, 59-58. East Hamilton by 1 with the ball. We'll take a Tennessee Valley Rology timeout on Mix 104.1 and return in 1 minute. Time back in, 3:42 remaining in the game, 59-58 our score. East Hamilton on top of 1. And they have another free throw coming up here for Darwin Randolph, shooting 1. East Ham by 1, 59-58. Bradley will have, let's see, Savoy Hume stays in, Isaac Smith, Rothwell, shot is no good, missed them both. Tapped up and in, though, by Pemberton. The big guy reached up over Savoy Humes. He is a hard one to handle in there, 61-58. Rothwell going to be double team trapped, and he comes across the half line. He's going to be bumped hard and fouled, and he's going to be fouled, finally call a foul. Boy, Mason's hot. Fouls on number 3, that will be Marcus Long, his third, team 5th. You don't see Mason get mad, but he was being hammered, butchered. 3:27 to go. Bradley ball down by 3, 61-58. Tucker Green inbounds to Shambera. Shambera had to leave the game with a momentary cramp. He goes to Savoy Humes outside to Isaac. Isaac gets a screen, can't shoot, skips in low to Savoy for 2, and he's fouled. Big bucket, Savoy. He's got 8. The foul's going to be on East Ham's number 3, and that's going to be foul number 4 on Marcus Long. Long's got 4. Coach Webb again complaining to the official, Jason Sewell. And 4 fouls on Long. That's big. Free throw by Savoy is no good. Tip to Pemberton. Boy, he can dominate inside. He might be 6'10". Tallest player we have seen all year, that's for sure. 3:09 to go, 61-60, East Town by 1. We will be in the bonus if they foul us. We've got 1 foul to give. In the corner will be Munson. Munson out top now with Darvin Randolph. They're going to leave Long in there with 4 fouls. Munson will not shoot. Boy, he cocks that arm to shoot every time he gets in there open. He'll go now to Darvin Randolph. Spins away from Chimbera. Reverses dribble back out top. 2:45 to go in the game. They're going to run some time off, try to get a good shot. Here's Randolph back to Munson, left side. Nearly stolen by Isaac Smith, back to Randolph. Randolph working one-on-one against, and it's almost in backcourt. Just barely missed by inches. And right now, Marcus Long with 4 fouls. Ball slapped it. Long comes free for 2, and it's good. Barely overplaying it. He's got, 16. He's got 22. 63-60. East Town by 3. Randolph in front court. Isaac Green shoots, has a shot blocked again. Out of bounds to the Bear. No, to East Hamilton. Isaac had another shot blocked by the big guy. He's going to have to figure out he cannot shoot over a 6'10" guy. Was a foul call? Is it a foul call, I believe?
No.
No foul?
I think he's saying it's off somebody's side of their head.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was. 2:05 in the game. East Ham with the ball, leading at 63-60. They've trailed by 16 points, I believe, in the first half. Yeah, I believe it was 30-13 at one point. Marcus Long comes open, and again in the lane, gives it up inside low to Harris, and there's a blocking foul on the Bears. Savoy Humes, he's got 4 now.
He's 5.
He's got 5. That's going to be 5 on Savoy. I missed one there. He'll check out with 8 points. Carter Howard will check in for the Bears. 1:53 in the game, shooting 2 big free throws. Number 11, Jordan Harris. First one is up. It's good. They've got a 4-point lead. One more shot coming up. He's got 6, 7. He's got 10 in double figures. 64-60. One more shot. It's also good. Good free throw shooter. Bears are in trouble now. 1:51 to go. Chimbera working against Munson. They back off. They trap at the half. Goes now left side to Isaac Smith. Back to Green. Outside top. Carter Howard takes a pass. Looking inside to Rothwell. Nothing open there. Tucker Green gets double teamed. Gets hammered. And nearly. Oh, he's got to be fouled. My goodness gracious. Here is Rothwell going to drive the baseline for the layup. No, he has it stolen. Picked up East Ham. Here they go in the fast break. Bradley is just playing right in their hands with their quickness of the defense that East Ham has. 1:18 to go. They got a 5-point lead. They're in the bonus. They're going to hold it, make the Bears foul them. Man, the ball is slapped at by Green, and we've got a jump ball to East Ham, though. Tucker Green tied it up. Andrew Webb wanting a foul. My goodness, if you don't call one down here, on Hgih call one on the other end. Memphis Flowers will check in for Carter Howard. Memphis more of a 3-point shooter. On the baseline, left side to be Marcus Long to inbounds. He's playing with 4 fouls. He comes on the high lob easy, and there's a foul on Green. He shoved the big guy, Pemberton. So Green picks up foul number 3, team 8. Carter Howard, Bradley playing offense defense. Carter Howard will check back in. Memphis Flowers will check out for the Bears. The line shooting 1 and 1. That's what he's shooting 2. Case Pemberton at the line for East Ham, shooting 1 and 1. 1 and 1. 1:08 in the game. Bears down 65-60. They've let a big lead melt away. Free throw's good. He'll have another. One more shot for Pemberton. It is no good. Rebound. Bradley will clear it. Carter Howard to the ball. Bears down by 6. They need some 3-pointers here if they can get them. Chimbera with the big guy out front now at 3-point range. Here's Chimbera. Try to get up for a 3, and boy, their active defense wouldn't allow it. Tucker Green asked him to clear out. Inside, Carter Howard has his shot blocked. Carter Howard of all people, and then a foul on the Bears. Rothwell. Rothwell picks up foul number 3 for him. And Pemberton go back in line with 49.6 to go to shoot free throw. with East Ham up by 6 at 66-60. Shooting 1 and 1 will be number 4, big guy, 6'10", Case Pemberton. In for the Bears will be number 20, Trevor Carpenter, 3-point shooter. In for Carter Howard with 49.6 to go. You can see the obvious strategy. Pemberton, a good free throw shooter. He is 3 for 4. Free throw is no good, though. He missed 2 in a row now. He's 3 for 5. Ahead to Tucker Green. He's going to work one-on-one inside into the paint. Shot up, block, foul, though, on East Ham. Tucker will shoot free throws with 41.3 to go. It's going to be on number 3. And he's fouled out. So we've had 2 East Ham players and 1 Bear foul out. That's 22 points as Long will exit. In for him will be number 30, Juan Bullard. The line shooting free throws for Crown Crosser Jeep Dodge Ram will be the senior, number 12, Tucker Green. First free throw is good. He'll have another. Tucker tonight has picked up 7 points. One more shot, 66-61. Bears down by 5 with 41.3. Bradley may call time here. Next shot is also good. Inbounds pass, and there's a trap trying to steal the ball, and they're going to have to foul, and there's a foul on Green. Green picks up his 4th foul, and they'll put him to the line shooting 2. That's the Bradley's 10th foul. Trevor Clark will check in for the Bears after the first free throw attempt by Darwin Randolph with 38.3 seconds in the game. Bears down before, 66-62. It is not over, but these free throws are huge. The first one is short. No good. One more. Memphis Flowers out. Trevor Carter in for the Bears. Heard his sister Sloan, his twin sister Sloan, earlier tonight. Next one is no good. Roll in and grab and put back in by the big guy. Boy, oh boy. Bradley didn't block out. Pemberton picks up his 16th point of the game, and that was a killer there. 68-62. Bradley's got to have a 3 from somebody. Bear trying to get free to shoot a 3. Can't do it. In the corner to Trevor Carpenter. Down low, back to Green. Green's going to fire the long 3. Shot is short. No, it's good. He's got the 3, and the Bears call time with 17 seconds to go, down by 3 at 68-65. Well, the fat lady's not singing yet, as Memphis Flowers will check back in for the Bears, probably replacing Carter Howard, and we'll take a 30-second break, just 30-second break for Tennessee Valley Raji. 17 seconds in the game, 68-65 in favor of East Ham. .17 seconds remaining. It'll be East Ham ball in backcourt. The Bears trail at 68-65. Obviously going to apply pressure. Mason Roth will be on the inbounding player. And Big Pemberton, where are they going to put him in backcourt here? It'll be Darwin Randolph to inbound the ball against Mason Randolph. Mason, good defensively there on the inbound.
Come out again.
And the time's going to be called by East Ham will call time. Let's see what they're going to call. We're going to keep it here this time, just a 30-second timeout. Remind you what's coming up here Thursday night. Bradley will be at Cleveland. We'll have a broadcast here on Mix 104.1 at 6 o'clock. Greg and Terry have your broadcast there. Tuesday, back here at Bradley, we will have the Bradley and Cleveland rematch. Steve and I will have the call. Also tonight, don't forget, though, after our game here, it's about 10 till 9 now. Probably about 9:15 or 9:30, we have the full broadcast of a delayed broadcast of Tennessee at Florida in men's basketball tonight. And then next Friday, Bradley Central will host Walker Valley again here on Mix 104.1. So a lot of exciting action coming up for you here. No Titans football as they got beat last weekend, I guess it was, or weekend before last, into their season. And East Ham will inbounds. And what are we going to do for the matchup here? He's going to try to inbounds the backcourt. And here's a long, they got to run out here. Wide open for the layup. And Bradley went to sleep there. They spotted that, and it was easy to. Here's a long 3 by Shimbeer. Air ball, everything out of bounds to East Ham, and they're going to take this game. East Ham up 70-65 after trailing by 16 or 17 in the first half. have fought back with some tremendous defense in the second half. Darwin Randolph inbounds, comes into big penalty, and he's going to be fouled immediately by Wyckoff, I believe. Yep, 22 Wyckoff on his third foul. Tucker Green will check in for the Bears along with Trevor Carpenter with 4.6 to go. The Bears down by 5. 2 shots coming up for Pemberton, who has missed his last 2. Hit his first 3. 4.6 seconds in the game. Bears down by 5. First free throw is good. Lead back to 6. Memphis Flowers will check out. Carp in. Trevor plays football as well for the Bears. Next shot is also good. That puts the lead back to 7, and the game, as they say, is history. Chimber in backcourt, brings it across to Mason Rothwell. He'll fire a long 3 at the buzzer. Shot no good, and East Hamilton's pulled it out. They have rallied from big time down to 17 to beat the Bears, 72-65. East Ham 72, Bradley Central 65. The final, the Bears will drop to 6-5 overall, 2-3 in district play. East Ham improves to 9-2 and 4-1 in District 5 AAA play. We'll take a look at the individual stats. Maybe we'll get a chance to talk with Coach Clark following his post-game meeting when we return in 2 minutes here on Mix 104.1 and for Crawford's Pharmacy post-game show. Back in 2 minutes. Back at Bradley Central, the final score again was East Hamilton winning 72-65, the final. 72-65, East Hamilton wins it. And here's the final scoring for the Bears. We have Brandon Chimber with 10, including 2 3-pointers. Tucker Green with 11, 13 from Isaac Smith, 10 from Mason Rothwell. So the Bears had 4 or 5 players in double figures as Carter Howard picked up 13. Josh Wyckoff played along with Memphis Flowers, Cole Haney, and none of those 3 scored any points tonight for the Bears in a losing cause. For East Hamilton, they had 15 points from Darwin Randolph, 22 from Marcus Long, and before he fouled out, 16 from Case Pendleton, 13 from Jordan Harris, 3 from Haynes Eller, and that was it. 5 guys scored for East Hamilton as they win it 72-65, improving to 9-2 and 4-1. The Bears dropped to 6-5, 2-3 in District 5 AAA play. On the air Thursday night, as we mentioned several times, it'll be on Mix 104.1. We're trying to get off the air here so the Tennessee game can start at 9 o'clock. So get in if you want to get ready for the 9 o'clock broadcast, if you're ready. We'll get off Tennessee men at Florida. That's a tape delayed game. We'll have it in its entirety at 9 o'clock. But Thursday night, Bradley Central at Cleveland High School for their broadcast game. Then back here Tuesday, Cleveland High returns to Bradley for a game here on Mix 104.1. Also, next week we have Bradley hosting Walker Valley on next Friday, I believe it is, on that game there. For Steve Wills, for Gideon Ratcliffe, back to studio, for Gwen Shroyer, and Emma Sullivan. Good job over there, young lady, and Mr. Shroyer. We will talk to you guys next time on the air. My name is Gary Ownbey, and until then, we'll say God bless and go Bears. Again, the final, East Ham 72, Bradley Central 65. The Bearettes won. Let me give you that 85-21. The Bears JV won 63-59. We'll sign off for now. Get ready for Tennessee men's basketball at Florida.